Shalom, shalom. Ooh. Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, we give all praise, honor, and glory unto the Most High God, Yahweh. We do so in the name of His only begotten Son, who the world calls Christ, Yahweh Shai. Shabbat shalom. Barak Shabbat. Everybody in the building. Shout out to Caribbean. Valentina Smith, the Caribbean here. All praise Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shai. Everybody else, shalom. I know it's early. I know the West Coast sleep 4 a.m. on the West, 7 a.m. here in the Eastern time zone. Again, all praise Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shai. Oh, man. Just got up a little bit ago. Probably like an hour or so. Not like 2 hours ago now. Yeah, make sure y'all like, sub, share, all that. All praise Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shai. But yeah, I just got up, man. After camp, got back to the house and watched a movie with my son and went to sleep. But usually, if I go to sleep usually when I'm to bed before 12, I'll be up, within a few hours. So, Judah 12, we will not be at Piedmont Park at all. Who told you we'd be at Piedmont Park? Why would you assume we'd be at Piedmont Park? We won't be nowhere. We're not going nowhere near Piedmont Park. Yeah, that Sicarii will not be doing that tomorrow. So, just for the record. What I was thinking about though. Yeah, though. So, just so y'all, live from last night was taken down due to the fight. Last time we had a video with a fight in it. YouTube made sure to come and no, I didn't say I'd be at Piedmont Park. Though the two white Christians said they'd be at Piedmont Park tomorrow. They'll be at Piedmont Park. Not me. Right, man. What I'm gonna do? Let me take the screen down. Right. So yeah, so yeah, I ain't gonna be at no Piedmont Park tomorrow. For sure, for sure. I'm staying far away. I heard the horror stories of New York. HOI and the soldier cars went out. Gay prop in New York. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't messing with them demons, man. They got it. But yeah, so I had to take the lie down though, because last time we had a live with a fight in it. YouTube made sure to give us a strike about it. So, we want to make sure we playing by YouTube's rules. So I downloaded it though, so I have it. And what I'll probably be doing is putting it on Patreon. Probably like after the Sabbath. I don't put it on Patreon during the Shabbat, but after the Shabbat, I'll probably put it on Patreon so anybody on Patreon can see it. It'll be on all Patreon, no matter what tier, will be able to check that out. But yeah, man. So I'm gonna go into the situation though. I got some scriptures. Of course, we hit scriptures last night too, but I got some other ones I want to hit through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. I want to review some of the footage also. Up until where, the violence commences. We're gonna review that. Through the spirit. So yeah, man, it was a really yeah, it wasn't really on cam, but enough of it was. Yeah, y'all heard buddy get packed out. Y'all heard that for sure. Brother strategically kind of maneuvered that camera. Shout out to bro. But in Atlanta we be at CNN, Judah 12, CNN. Thursdays 8:30, Saturday 4 o'clock. CNN. Nah, it was Israelite. We had to put hands on one of our own brothers, unfortunately. He's in the world, of course, but yeah, we had to put hands on the so-called on the Judite last night. Um, Shalom, Soldier Daniela. Daniela, man, it went down. It went down last night. Where was you? Uh, uh, Zwanaka. No, we couldn't edit. You can't edit the fight out of a live. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take it because the first part was a really good edifying debate with the Christians. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the whole live in its entirety. I'm gonna put it on Patreon, so everyone on Patreon can watch the whole thing in its entirety. But like probably tomorrow Sunday, I'll put the first part of it, the debate with the Christians. I'll put that probably on Sicarii Water. Almost I want it, man. I'm getting ready to go into it now, y'all. I'm getting ready to go into the whole thing. But yeah, look for that on Water probably tomorrow. The first part. And then the whole thing you'll probably Patreon like tonight or tomorrow. Most High will. But yeah, it was just an unfortunate situation, man, that our people want to just act stupid like that, man. Especially to brothers who are just reading the Bible, but it's crazy. We can really break the whole situation down though through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. So just look out for that, man. Everybody's cool as far as we go. I don't even think he actually punched anybody. You know what I'm saying, to be honest with you. He headbutted a brother a couple of times. He scratched his side. And that was about it. You know what I'm saying? For real. He tried. He lunged at us. He definitely tried to do, he made threats and he tried to do some things, but through the spirit of the Most High. And we understand the Most High is in control of the situation. He didn't really actually do anything. Yeah, but it was a woman. Like Officer Tazapani said, a woman got him involved in that. He was trying to defend the honor of a vessel that is not honorable. Which is unfortunate, very dishonorable woman who wasn't even disrespected. He tried to defend her honor, man. Really, really nonsense, man. Yeah, it was total emotion and we don't tolerate the disrespect of woman. That's what he said after, because there's like afterwards. There's stuff that wasn't caught on camera, especially like after the police came and it got broken up. That's what he continually said. And I said, bro, nobody disrespected. First of all, nobody disrespected the woman. And more importantly, you were disrespected. The woman disrespected you. Here you are championing rather, how you don't tolerate the disrespect of woman, but you will tolerate the disrespect of yourself. Oh, no. And she had enough sense to know play her position once it started happening. If you listen close, you can hear, baby, get up. And Terrence Jefferson, no, it was a fight because he certainly got hands and feet put on him and he got choked out. So it certainly was a fight. It wasn't just a scuffle. It was definitely a fight. It's just that he thought he was going to come in there and steal on somebody, and it just didn't happen. It didn't go the way he thought it was going to go, right? But it definitely was a fight because he definitely got beat down. Yes, and Soldier Nakamanya, something to that effect. And mind you, this is a couple that's just getting out of Joel Osteen's service, right? Yeah, he was and we tried to just, hey brother, just give us a little space at the first, but brother pointed out, man, in the spirit, he had demons on him, and the demons was in control of that man. You know what I'm saying? And he had a look of sinister intent, from early on. Feel me? So, yeah, man. But it's unfortunate that it's our people that got to get their ass whooped, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, why it's always Jake? You know what I mean? Like, it's been so long. And I said it's been so long since I had a fight at camp. Like, it's probably been over 6 years. I want to say Easter 2013 was the last time we really had a fight at camp. All right. And it was Esau. Esau was like a 6'7", 6'8", 6'9", Brock Lesnar, Edomite, and his 4 sisters. No, that wasn't Easter. That was St. Patrick's Day. That's when it was. But no, I want to say we had fights like 3 weeks in a row in San Diego. This one I just got out of jail. We had like 3 weeks of fighting in a row. Um, yeah, he walked up first on the side, then he tried to walk on my side. We're like, yo, back up, but then he tried to do it again. Um, I don't know what was wrong with the brother. Well, actually, I do know he had demons on him from going up in that damn Joel Osteen service. But it's been so long, bro, since I had a fight at camp. You know what I'm saying? Like, but a couple months ago, San Diego had a fight at camp with the Amalekite. You know what I'm saying? But it's just, again, it's unfortunate that our people gotta jump bad and get their ass whooped. Like, I've dealt with so many of our people. It's been so many times. Yeah, Daniela, it was fighting like every week when I got out of jail. Like, it was crazy. But like I said, like, I ain't had a fight since I was real young in the spirit, on as far as like at camp. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't usually, the demons, the demons are a little bit more in line. They understand who they're dealing with through the spirit. That demon though, the demons the demon or demons plural that was on that brother didn't understand who they was messing with. People who Yahweh has anointed with the Holy Spirit. You know what I'm saying? So because of that, he didn't understand. See, that's what, it's not a carnal thing. It's because you got to understand, it could go any way. Even in a situation where somebody's outnumbered, I've seen one dude put hands on 5 dudes that was bigger than him. As far as like, weight wise, you know what I'm saying? More like buffing, thing. I've seen, or you know what I'm saying, and heard of stuff like that happening all the time. So just because somebody's outnumbered don't mean they're not gonna get it done. But the way it happened, it was spiritual. And that's what you gotta understand. The spirit is what's, the Most High is designing all of this, man. Oftentimes people think too carnal. So, but it is very unfortunate, man, that it had to happen like that, to be honest with you. Um, our people love to fight us when we trying to bring the truth out. Don't exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I was Joel Osteen up there, and I just like, if Joel Osteen, when he went to State Farm Arena, if Joel Osteen could have probably groped the nigga wife, and he wouldn't have did it. He would have just laughed it off. You feel me? That's how crazy our people is. Literally, our people are that crazy. Exactly. That's a good point on William Lightfoot. Yeah. We ain't use no weapons. You know what I'm saying? But unfortunately, my damn herringbone. Where my damn herringbone changed? I moved. My herringbone got broke in the scuffle. He could have came back with a gun. You know how Jake would get. Exactly. You know what I mean? We put our life on the line. You're right. I thought about that too. And they could come back like, oh no, nigga, yo, jump me and disrespect my girl. But APD told him. APD was like, yeah, man, you need to get the hell out of here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, well, what happened was, what happened was, he really he ain't really trying to. I won't even say necessarily that he broke it. It broke in the scuffle. I don't know exactly what happened. I can't recall him grabbing it. I'm gonna kind of give a full breakdown of what happened. It probably, because what happened was this. There was a point when it goes off camera, I grab you. You're gonna see it. I kind of walk up and I grabbed him. And when I grabbed him, like, everybody blitzed. And then that's when like everyone that blitzed fell on the floor. You know what I'm saying? We all fell on the floor. Me, Hassad, him, somebody. We all fell because I grabbed him, and everybody kind of like just blitzed him. And yeah. Come on, Tyler Point. Because dude say, yo, act like he gonna steal on me. You gonna get back, bro. We ain't going out like Uriah out here. If it be the will of the Most High, the grace of the Most High. You know what I mean? So I grabbed him, and y'all can see like niggas rush him, and then everybody kind of fell because it was so much momentum. So like, it was so much momentum going at him that everybody fell. So I think that's when it got broke. Our older sister came and gave me my thing back. You know what I'm saying? So that's when everybody fell. So at that moment, that's when my chain broke, I believe. I'm not sure if it even broke then, because I didn't even realize. But then I got like a scrape. Y'all can see I got a little scrape on my damn elbow. You know what I'm saying? But then I got up, and that's how I got this. Never mind. I ain't gonna talk about that too much. You know what I'm saying? Just in case. But now the video's not up. I took the video down. But I'm gonna play the leading up to. And then, later on tonight, Most High, after Shabbat on Patreon, after camp, I'll put it up in its entirety so y'all that's on Patreon can see it. If a white man was speaking to him, he would have done nothing. Like I said, Joel Osteen could have probably felt his wife up, bro, disrespected her, called or whatever, and guess what? He would not have reacted with that type of energy. But we react towards one another with that type of energy, you know. And it's just highly unfortunate, man. Hey, Dominic Jones, you already know, man. He didn't know he was messing with the priest of God. And listen, it was nothing but Levi and Judah up there, man. That's a lethal combination, man. you don't want to you don't want to piss that group of individuals. And we had Benjamin up there too, Salakia. You had that whole Southern Kingdom up there. You feel me? Not smart. You know what I'm saying? And then just for him to try to jump bad, and it's a group of dudes, like that's not smart at all. To jump bad and it's a whole group of dudes. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? That's really crazy. No, he wasn't interested. He was with a black woman who had a damn cheap rainbow weave on her head. A really low quality rainbow weave. It was high quality, I say. Everybody knows I know a good weave, even though rainbow is just horrible. But if it was at least quality hair, I would have pointed that out. Very low quality hair, rainbow weave. That's right, Evangelina Vega, and that in part because it cut so deep. The fact that all I was pointing out that what prompted this whole situation was, for those of y'all that didn't see it, is what prompted this situation was the fact that the brother wanted to stay and listen to what we were breaking down to him, right? She was trying to pull him away. He was telling her, no, I want to stay. And I pointed out to her that the Bible says that a wife is to submit to her husband, and he wanted to stay, so she needed to listen to that. He perceived me reminding her what the Bible says in regards to how she should treat him as me disrespecting her. That's madness, right? Terrence Jefferson, you already know, though. You know what I mean? Like I said, we didn't have a fight, but it's been a long time since I had a fight at camp. Like a little scuffle or a push. That be happening. You know what I mean? Like that's happened even at CNN. It was crazy is at UFC Atlanta, a fight, like Esau was being kind of aggressive. Esau got pushed, but a fight ain't break out. For a fight to break out at Joel Osteen, that shows that demon is bigger than the damn MMA demon. That's bigger than the MMA demon. You know? So like it. Hold on a second. Crown me a 13. Y'all about Shemi Sharp out the water, brother. Yeah, Jake's simple, man. Jake is really simple. I just got, matter of fact, I'm gonna go over the footage, then I'm gonna hit the scriptures, man. I'm gonna go over the footage, and we're gonna hit the scriptures, man. Very unfortunate that this had to happen last night, but you know, it's all the will of the Most High. Yeah, we ain't doing what we could have. I mean, it could have been a lot worse. It could have been a whole lot worse. For the brother, you know what I'm saying? You know, he got did just enough. You know what I mean? And that like he didn't really get. You know what I mean? He got did just enough. You know what I'm saying? To understand, you know, that it's gonna smart. You know what I mean? But it wasn't bad enough to where the brother is getting rushed to the hospital. You know what I'm saying? He got socked up a few times. You know what I mean? He got kicked a couple times. He definitely got choked. You know what I'm saying? A little bit, not too much, a little bit. You know, hopefully he thinks about his actions. Hopefully he really reflects. You always got to reflect. We reflect. I reflect. I got to reflect on the situation. You know what I'm saying? And look at, did I do something wrong Did I disrespect his wife? And I don't believe I did. I don't believe I did at all. I believe I did what was in. And but the thing is, if he would have just simply petitioned, brother, brother, you know what I'm saying? You know, don't do that. I would have stopped. You know what I'm saying? It'd have been that simple. Instead, but instead, he thought he would approach me with the threat of violence. I don't know if he was under the impression that we was going to back down to him. Maybe we was out there reading the Bible, so he wasn't like that. I don't know. But I can, first off, you wasn't even built like that, my brother. So you shouldn't have jumped bad. But instead of saying, "Hey, brother, don't do that," see that's why the law teaches us such beautiful principles through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shai. The law teaches us to declare peace to a city before you go to war with it, right? So before you fight somebody, if at all possible, it's ideal before, especially if you're going to be the aggressor. It's different if you're responding in self-defense. But if you're going to be the aggressor and you're going to engage in a fight, you must first give somebody an opportunity to not happen. That's the principle that the Torah teaches. The kingdom of Israel, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua Barakatah Watawata. That's the principle that the Torah teaches us in regards to that. So like it. Yeah, I don't believe it all. All I'm pointing out to her is, damn, your man wants to stay here. The Bible says you got to listen to your man. Why don't you chill out? She's trying to pull him away. It's like, bro, you standing up for you standing up for the disrespect of a sister that does not respect you, has no respect for you. You see what I'm saying? That's madness, right? But let's I'm gonna get into the clip, man. Hold on. Salakia. So yeah, man. That's where I'm gonna start it at.
We are Levites, we truly are scattered amongst all these people. Right? We're like the scattered of the scattered. You understand what I'm saying? The scattered of the scattered. Come on, y'all enjoy Joel Osteen, your message tonight, guys?
See, I'm asking about Joel Osteen. Here they come. They're right there. If y'all can see them. Y'all can see them right there, hand in hand. You see here, she got that light ass hair. That's that rainbow, blonde rainbow, or it's like a white platinum, like it's like a platinum blonde and rainbow highlights.
I want to tell you what y'all learned today. My brother right here. What y'all learned today?
Well, my brother right here. What y'all learned today? Right? No disrespect as of yet. I don't know what the hell he's talking about. He's talking about changing names and name change. I don't know what in the hell our brother is talking about, but he's talking about names and changing names. So I just took that and I built upon that in the spirit.
Oh, for real? Okay, so real quick, did y'all see?
That's why I said, "Oh, for real," right? I don't know what the hell he's talking about. Oh, for real? So the Joel Osteen's people, right?
You the name that your family got?
The Joel Osteen's people give you the name that your family got, right? Now here's the first problem, right?
No, sir.
Look, he crossed the line. We got that line. Them signs is that line. Do not cross it, right? You can see his side. He's like, man, what is this dude doing? You know what I'm saying? But he's not seeming, and this is why we got to be careful. Sometimes, we can be a little lenient on trusting people. You know what I mean? And I'll take the responsibility on that fault in this instance. It's just like, hold on, bro. You listening? Hold on. I know you might think you could just walk up and stand next to us. Hey, brother, but give us a little space. You know what I'm saying? We were kind of lenient. Weren't really aggressive. Like, hey, man, back up. See, but look, nobody even had to tell him. Like, then he just moved. Nobody even told him nothing yet, right? Hassad looking like, should I tell this nigga move? But see, I'm not tripping. You know what I mean? But see, as you can see, Rakab, Soldier Rakab, War Dog Rakab, he already has sprang into action to back him up, right? But like, okay, now he's moving already. All right, so he's walking up now, right? Mind you, this is girl. You see the white coat right here? In the white coat, that's her. She's now walking over there. right? Now I'm like, all right, hold on. You all good? No big deal, brother. I know you might not understand, but just on this side, that's how we operate, right?
What's your people's last name? Galvin, right? Is that's a strong?
See, he said Galvin, strong name, right? Galvin, right? That's not your name, though, bro. Salaki.
That's an Irish last name, right? Galvin?
I believe Galvin is Irish. Let me double check, right? Galvin. Oh. No, English. No, Irish, yeah. Galvin is an Irish surname. Okay, yeah. Galvin's Irish. All praise. Not all praises that Galvin Irish. All praises that I had that foreknowledge.
Right. So how did y'all get that? Because you ain't Irish, right? Well, but that DNA stuff. That's crazy. That's super. I mean, it tells you if you read it, it'll tell you this is not intended to give you an accurate depiction of your DNA. Right? This is just hypothetical. But here's the thing, right? Galvin. That wasn't your people's name. Hebrew, right? But Galvin wasn't your people's name before you got on the boat. Right or wrong, right? So that's my point when I say Joel Osteen's people gave you your name. White people gave you your name. You see what I'm saying? Now watch this.
See, look, now here's the cool thing. Like, it's this is a good build right now in the spirit. Like, this is like, okay, boom, getting through. Now we about to bring them right home to the scriptures, right?
Jeremiah 17. I just want to give you one scripture before you go. One scripture, right? Jeremiah 17. I'm gonna show you this biblical prophecy.
Now look, you hear her? Hold on. Let's see if this is a good Christian. Watch this.
One scripture before you go. One scripture, right? Jeremiah 17. I'm gonna show you this biblical prophecy.
You heard? What the fuck? She's fresh out of Joel. This show you how evil these people are that and how evil Joel Osteen is in his fruit. She walked by. She's not even understanding. She see the 7 head with 10 horns, which is in the Bible. That comes from Revelations. And she's going, what the fuck? Right? She's not listening to what we're talking about. She hasn't paid attention to what her husband, whose knowledge she's supposed to respect and admire, is having, is engaging. She instead is looking, don't even understand what's going on. She don't look at the 12 tribes chart. She don't look at the slavery sign. She looks at this 7 head with 10, this dragon with 7 heads and 10 horns, which is a biblical symbol, right? And is freaked out by it.
Like, would lose the heritage like we do, right? So
she's pointing, what is this? Now she could have asked him to ask, right? Now she's walking off. He's standing here listening. Here she is walking off.
Discontinue from my heritage. Now our last name is Galvin, right? Discontinue from my heritage.
Look at that. Look at that. Hold on. I'm not that far back. Right here. See, look at her. Look at her looking in the camera. That's her. First off, you see that see-through shirt? How immodest is that shirt? Hold on. How immodest is that shirt? But this show you the type of demon that's on this dude. And I didn't peep it at the first. Now it's starting to become clear.
And thou and thyself shall discontinue from thy heritage. Discontinue from thy heritage, right? That's what happens while people discontinue from our heritage.
Right? Breaking that down.
Now our last name is
Watch this.
Galvin, right? Discontinue from our.
Look at that. Look at this shirt she had. It's a see-through shirt. Only thing you can't see through is the bra part, right? So she's there with a see-through shirt with a rainbow weave on Pride weekend, right? Disrespecting her husband, but this is supposed to be a good Christian, just came out of Joel Osteen's church. This shows you the level of hypocrisy. It's hyper hypocrisy that's perpetuated in the Christian church, especially in Joel Osteen's church. Clearly, right?
You see that? Now look at why he's sticking it. She say something slick and he's sticking his tongue out laughing. This show you the demon that's on him right here, right? And I'm looking right at him, but I'm just seeing it look like she just is trying to whisk him away and he's just some simp weak nigga, right? But it's clearly this look right here, this damn Shiva tongue out look this nigga doing right here. This shows there is a serious demon or serious demons plural that's on this nigga, right? Seriously. And she like the damn puppet master, right? 100 BC, you hilarious, man. She must have been stripping in the name of Jesus, something like that. So look, but what he does right here, which is not on camera, is he's going over there with that smile on her face, but he's grabbing her, trying to tell her to chill out and wait because he's trying to talk to us, right? You hear? Look, we gotta go. Did you hear that? You hear what she said? I'm not hearing this. You don't even know what's going on and you're not hearing this. You paid money to listen to a white man lie to you. You paid for that. You sat in State Farm Arena for hours and paid hard-earned money for a white man to lie to you. But your brothers are actually reading the Bible. Your husband is engaged in a conversation with your brothers who are reading the Bible, right? And you're not hearing that. You don't even know. You all in the Kool-Aid, you don't even know the flavor right now, but you're not hearing, right? He's trying to tell her, hold on, wait. This is what he's doing. He's grabbing her like, hold on, wait. And she grabbing him, trying to pull him away. That's what's going on right now off camera. Your man wants to stay here. That's why I say your man wants to stay here. In the Bible, you have to submit to your husband. That's simple. If you believe in the Bible, you have to submit to your husband and he wants to stay here. I'm trying to help him out because she is showing utter disrespect towards him, right? I just came from Joel. She's using the fact that she paid money to sit and have that white man lie to her and not read the Bible as an excuse for why she wants to disregard and disrespect and dishonor her husband and dishonor the word of God and the prophets of God right now. That's madness. I knew you was coming. Listen, here comes Hassad, y'all. Hassad just woke up. I'm gonna tell you something about Hassad. I said, you know what? I'm gonna start without him. I ain't even gonna wake him up. I said, but that Negro, he gonna find his way down here, right or wrong. I didn't want to hear you complaining. Oh, we gotta go live, right? We're deep into this. I'm in the lead up commentary right now, right? We're in the lead up commentary. And the Bible says you gotta submit to him. That's how anti-biblical you are. That's all I'm pointing out. That's how anti-biblical are. Did I say you're an evil bitch? That's how wicked you are. You're a demonic bitch. No, you're anti-biblical. I'm not even raising my voice. You're anti-biblical because the Bible tells you to submit to that man and listen to him, and you're refusing to do that right now. So you're anti-biblical. That's all I said, right? Look at this nigga walk up. See that? No, we're not even being aggressive. Hold on. I need you right here. Yeah, he said that to me. I'm gonna embarrass you right now, right? At this point, I still don't think he's talking physical. Because number one, this dude's frame, he's a $120 soaking wet. It's a multitude of dudes. I still don't believe he's that stupid right now. So when I say embarrassed, I'm thinking he's talking about like knowledgeable or he's deep on some level in the Bible. This is what I'm perceiving right now. I can't fathom that this dude would actually want to get physical right now and how stupid of a choice, like, because it would be such a dumb choice that only an idiot would make that choice in this instance. You're not finna how did I disrespect her? She disrespected you. I'm gonna keep saying it. The woman disrespected you, right? But you are mad at me because I pointed out to her what was in the Bible, and now the Bible is disrespect. The word of God is disrespect. Pointing out to somebody what is written in the Bible is disrespect.
Yeah, the lady said, I'm not hearing this.
You know, that's the part I'm not hearing this. And then I said, what's in the Bible? She said, I just came from Joel. Okay, well, then you should honor what the Bible says, right? This just shows how not biblical Joel Osteen is. Go ahead,
Sorry. And then he said, "Fred, I'm gonna embarrass you. Don't disrespect one woman," something like that.
Yeah.
He said, "We're not gonna disrespect women out here. That's what we're not gonna do." Then he said, "I'm gonna embarrass you. I'm gonna punch you in your." He said,
"Well, yeah, we're getting there now. But
That's the whole point. Women were not disrespected. What is Hassan? Look up the definition of disrespect for me real quick. I want to get the definition of disrespect so we can see if, because as we can see, nobody perceived it as disrespect, right? But I want to get the perception. I mean, the definition rather of disrespect on the record. Go ahead.
Disrespect. The definition: show. Oh,
go ahead.
Show a lack of respect for, insult.
Show a lack of respect for, insult. Right? Did I insult her? No, I didn't call her anything. I'm just pointing out to her what the Bible says. Let's go to respect. Show a lack of respect. What's respect?
Respect. So basically, it comes from the Latin word.
Well, it means to look back. I know the etymology. Just give me the definition. The English definition means to look back at somebody. Yeah. Go ahead.
The state of being admired. A feeling of deep admiration for someone or something elicited by their abilities, qualities, or achievements.
Okay, a great admiration. Now, give me Leviticus 19, because we're going to show that we actually gave her great admiration because we actually showed how much we love the sister. We love her more than you do walking around. I forgot, too, she had that see-through shirt on. Coming out, Joe, with a see-through shirt and a rainbow weave on Pride Weekend in Atlanta. Rainbow weave. Right? Incredible. Go ahead.
Leviticus 19:17. Thou shalt not hate thy brother.
So like your TCF, y'all bashim y'all sharp thought water water. Go ahead.
Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart.
Thou
shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor.
See that? We rebuked her. That's a love. We showed love to that sister. And loving her, according to the Bible, was perceived as disrespect by this simple simp.
Yeah.
This simp. Negro. This mama's boy. Read.
Come. It says, and not suffer sin upon him.
I just wasn't trying to suffer sin because we getting ready to get to a scripture that, but matter of fact, you know what? Let me jump the gun. I'll read it again. Give me Titus 2:5. Because let's see the sin that she committed. Let's take a look at it and let's see what that sin is punishable by. Right? Titus 2:5.
Titus chapter 2, verse 5. To be discreet, chaste.
To be discreet. First off, her walking outside with that goddamn see-through shirt on was not discreet, right? So she violated that, right? Read.
Keepers at home.
Hold on, it say what? Discreet? No. Discreet then what?
Chaste.
I know her ass ain't chaste. I know that's not the first man she laid down with, or I have it on good authority. Read.
Keepers at home.
Need to be in the house. Read.
Good.
Was she not good? Because the standard of good is defined by the law. She don't keep that, so she ain't good. Read.
Obedient to their own husband.
She's not obedient to her husband because what prompted this whole situation was she was trying to force him to leave when he was trying to tell her, no, I'm finna stay. Right? But when you're not obedient to your own husband, what does the Bible say? Read.
That the word of God be not blasphemed.
You blaspheme the word of God when you're not obedient to your own husband. So me rebuking the sister and informing the sister that what she's doing is against the Bible because she is not following her husband as the Bible says when she's trying to make him leave and he wants to stay. I actually am rebuking you and not suffering sin upon you. So I'm showing you the utmost love according to the biblical standard through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, which you don't understand. Now give me 1 Kings 21:10. Because she blasphemed the word of the Most High by doing that. Let's take a look at what the standard of punishment for blasphemy is biblically. And let's see what I was trying to save her from in the rebuke that I gave her that's now being repackaged and interpreted by this simp nigga as disrespect. Read.
1 Kings 21:10. And said 2 men, sons of Belial, before him, to bear witness against him.
Read.
Saying, thou didst blaspheme God and the king. And then carry him out and stone him that he may die.
So when somebody blasphemes, they be carried out in stone that they may die. I'm rebuking you, so you're not worthy of the death that your actions are gonna bring to you. Ultimately, that's what that rebuke comes from. So that's love. But apparently, biblical love is disrespect, and fake love is real love. And catering and say, oh yeah, nah, I'm gonna let that bitch take you up the street. Yeah, I'm gonna let that woman rule over you, which is unbiblical. No, nigga, I'm trying to do your dumb ass a favor. Right? Let's go. I'm explaining to him. She disrespected you. You're telling me I disrespected her. No, you need to check that bitch because she disrespected you. Right? And the Bible says a self-willed woman is a bitch. So yes, according to the biblical definition of a bitch, she's self-willed. She's a bitch according to the Bible, for the record. See, if you heard it, he said, I'll punch you in your shit right now. That's why I said, back your ass up. That's why I pushed him. Why do I push him? It's very simple. Because you said you'll punch me in my shit right now and you were too close to me. So, nigga, you need to back your ass up. Period. Right? Now, as for the rest of the altercation, we're not going to show it, because YouTube be tripping. So we're not going to show that. Hold on. So yeah, we ain't gonna show the rest of that because YouTube be tripping. But whatchamacallit? Yeah, let's get some scriptures through the spirit. Give me Proverbs 18:6 for starters. Yeah. So basically what happened over here is I pushed him, he rushed back. I think he was trying to punch me because I thought he socked me, but he didn't actually sock me.
I punched him.
We'll get to that. Hold on.
No,
you gotta
that's
tell
what
me.
happened, right?
No. Rakab pushed him. That's what happened right then. Dwayne Brown, Yahweh Shah Baruch Water. What happens right here is Rakab, when he runs back, Rakab pushes him.
You talking about the push? Ultimately, then you
listen. I push him right here. He's over here. You're not punching him. You're right here, brother. He rushes back, then Rakab pushes him towards you. That's when you sock him.
Oh, okay.
That's when you hit him with the cross. Yeah. At that point, he got pushed over here. Then he backed up over here. That's when y'all see on the footage, I run up and grab him. When I run up and grab him, everybody rush him. That's when all of us that rush him, because of all the momentum, we all fell on the floor. Again, that's when I got this right here, scraping my damn elbow, right? So then I got up, Hassan got up. I sock him, Hassan socks him, another brother socks him, and then a brother's choking him during that time. I'm sure a couple of Akim got some kicks in or whatever as well. And then the police came. When the police came and broke it up, they just told that nigga he need to go. He tried to call me a bitch ass nigga. I told him he was a fuck nigga. He was saying, nigga, I ride for mine. You just got beat up because that bitch wanted you to go down the street and you asked her to stay there and listen with you. That's not riding for yours. You're an idiot.
You're a nerd. That nigga's a loser.
A nerd and an idiot. But he feels like, but again, like I said, he would have rather got jumped and got his ass whooped than hear her mouth about how she didn't want to listen to that stuff, or how do you let that nigga disrespect me when I didn't disrespect her. He would have, that's how unbearable, that's how much of a dragon that bitch is, to where he would have rather got that happen. When he got up too, like, y'all can't see it because the live camera is the feed was not that good. Listen, he was leaking all out his mouth. He looked like somebody, like his face was so ashy. It looked like somebody dragged him through a gravel pit just in his face though. He got beat down. You know what I'm saying? I done busted my damn knuckle on that nigga's forehead. You know what I'm saying? He got beat down. You did all of that. You did all of that just so you didn't have to hear her mouth. That says a lot about that dragon. Yeah. So, like, go ahead.
He probably think he's so hard too. Everybody at that camp, if we were to catch a head up with him, would have beat his ass too. Would have beat the dog.
No, yeah, because like I was just saying, when I think about it, he didn't actually land a punch on anybody.
No, he would have got his ass whooped.
It's 5'6" nigga. He didn't land a punch on one person.
One punch to that nigga did a whole lot of damage. If he would have got, if any one of us up there would have put everything we had in a slap, if we were just, man, I'm gonna smack the hell out of this boy.
Especially with them glasses. And then you know what we did too afterwards? We still handed him his glasses and his phone that fit.
Yeah.
Here, brother. You know what I'm saying? Here. We don't want to have to do that to Israel. We really don't. But all she did, she ain't do nothing in that time. All she did, get up! Get up!
Clown ass.
Stay up, Kane! that was her, man.
Right. And we had a mercy. Like you said, we didn't.
Plenty of mercy.
I mean, bro, we could have. I didn't even punch the man as hard as I could. Number one.
That was last night, 954 Levi. That was last night.
Brothers could have choked him out. He could have died that night. He could have died.
Easily.
without question. We hand him his glasses and all that afterwards, and he want to talk like he's hard. Man, it's not hard.
Nah, yeah, Bambi Jackson, you know she disrespect him. You know, he feels inadequate every day because of her.
He is.
And he is inadequate.
He's a loser.
You know?
He's a failure. He's a loser.
That's right.
Every insult I can think of.
That's right.
That, brother.
He is. You know why?
And you're the devil, too.
Well, that's true. Only the devil would come against the prophets.
I'm going to just be honest, bro. I'm going to just be totally honest. And y'all can read the Bible and find this out. If you would have dared put your hands on the priest in ancient days, you would die before all Israel.
Yeah.
We would kill you before everybody.
I saw. He said, every night I got to prove my love. He was trying to prove his love that night for that girl. Yeah. All right? Yeah, see, baby, I rode for you. Them niggas with them Bibles, they're whooping my ass behind you.
And then that shows you how much of a hypocrite the Christian church is. I thought he's supposed to be this Christian, this lover. And
you know what I said? But what I was saying before you came in is, if Joel Osteen would have groped his wife, he wouldn't have did a damn thing.
He would have done it.
If he would have called her a bitch, but damn call her a bitch, I'm talking about grope her.
Yeah.
He would have felt her up on that stage in front of the whole State Farm. Yeah. The nigga wouldn't have jumped back. He wouldn't have done shit. You know? Yes. Yeah, what happened to turn the other cheek?
No, I was thinking the exact same thing. I was like, damn, bro. He was talking about how great Joel Osteen was. He was in this. That nigga had demons on him, bro.
Plenty of demons. You
can smile all you want to, bro. That lets you know how much of a demon you are if you come out the Christian church smiling. I came out the Christian church a few times. I went as a child, just mad as hell.
Listen, he came out of the Christian church smiling, but ready to jump bad with his own people.
You're not gonna make it. At least repent, buddy.
Do I have any Yahweh? Yeah, I got Yahweh over everything in white shirt with the black.
And the man scratched me, man.
Oh yeah. He scratched aside in the scuffle. The side got scratched. That's about all he did, a push and a scratch. Other than that, he was getting. Oh no, he threw some headbutts in there. So
he was his last effort. He was like last resort. Just flail his whole body over and hope it connects.
Brother, what are you doing? That dude is crazy. Are there any plans? We got brothers in Houston. So if you send an email, like I said, you asked about if I'm coming to Houston. I don't have any plans to travel to Houston, but we have brothers in Houston. War Dog Guy Quad was out there. We got some other prospect brothers out there. So somebody give that brother the email and plug you in with the Akim that we have already out there in the H-time. Where we at?
Proverbs 18:6.
There we go.
A fool's lips enter into contention.
A fool's lips enter into contention, right? He came up there and said, something, what did he say? He'll punch me in my shit. What was the phraseology he used?
He said, I'll punch you in your shit right now.
That's what he said. First, I'll embarrass you, right? Which that's fine.
Right.
Because I'm thinking he's talking about like he's going to go into the Bible or something. Like he's this super knowledgeable Christian. Yeah. Then I'll punch you in your shit. We got brothers in New Jersey. We got Anakahan right now in Jersey. So send an email. We got brothers all over the place, y'all. So you got to send an email. Yeah, we got brothers in North Carolina. Right? So he goes, what this nigga say? So that's his mouth enter the contention, calling for strokes. We didn't want to have any physical altercation with that brother prior to that. But as soon as you walk up to me and you tell me you gonna sock me, nigga, what you've now invited is a physical altercation. Right? And that push that I gave the brother was a courtesy to really buy him time to analyze and really think about the decision that he was getting ready to make. He could have walked away at that point. But instead, his simple ass wanted to run up, and so he got done up. You can, if you act up, you can get smacked up. Right? Well, Jacksonville. Ain't somebody in Jacksonville? No, it's like Tallahassee or something, right?
Yeah, I think it's Tallahassee.
We got brothers kind of in that North Florida. Just send email. We got brothers everywhere. Send emails. Get out. Right? If you be the first one, you can pave the way and blaze the trail through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Right? Judah Israel, you ain't lying. You got to keep your head on a swivel. Yeah, she escalated his decision because he's worried about how she's going to perceive him.
That's really, I think, all it was. I don't think that he Physical, was just that he just had, he was a rocky.
Yeah, no, it was the bitch. It was the bitch.
He just wanted some play, bro.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
And watch the Lord have that woman just
leave him. Just leave him.
Yeah.
Just leave him. That's the type of bitch she is. She leave him, have sex with one of his boys. Like that's the type of hoe she is.
Listen, man. Let me tell y'all something. Israel.
Any bitch that going to Joel Osteen is that type of broad. She's just be honest.
Joel Osteen with a rainbow weave and a see-through.
I guarantee you, she'll be at Piedmont Park at Pride today. I guarantee that's what it's not coincidental that she has a rainbow weave on Pride weekend in Atlanta of all cities.
Right.
That's not coincidental.
Yeah.
But she feel like she can go enjoy Osteen.
Yeah, she'll be at Piedmont Park with.
Come on,
anyway.
Man. How you get down with the camp? Shooter 12, where you at? Where we at? Let me get Galatians 4:16.
Okay. Let me finish Proverbs.
Salakia, finish
Proverbs 18:6. A fool's lips enter into contention, and his mouth calleth for strokes.
That's right.
You see, he's asking to get his ass whooped, is what the Bible said.
With his mouth. The Bible, ass whooping is biblical. You want to avoid it. You want to try to de-escalate, but a nigga can get his ass whooped. That's right in scripture. From running his mouth. His mouth is asking for it. You don't walk up on me, nigga, and tell me you gonna punch me in my shit, nigga. Because the first mistake you made was telling me what you're getting ready to do.
Stupid.
You should have just did it.
Stupid.
You would actually hit somebody. Right. You know what I'm saying? Instead, I don't know if you thought niggas was gonna get scared. When nigga tell me he gonna sock me, nigga, in one or two things gonna happen. I'm gonna push you or I'm gonna sock you. Period. The Swoovies, y'all about Shemi Al-Shabbat, I thought about the water, Shalom Chitar, Warrior inside. Or that brother had. He said he had that John 19 and 15 spirit on him. What's that? What's John 19 and 15?
I'll check, but that's you're right. And that's what bugged me out about people. So I will punch you. Okay, so now I know that's what you want to do. So how about I sock you first? Right. How about I punch you now?
I was never one of them kids. Remember in school, niggas be like, I'm gonna wait till the nigga hit me. I was never one of them niggas. No, I'm just gonna rush you right there, nigga.
Oh, for real?
Oh, for real? Oh, yeah, after school, nigga. Let me just beat your ass now, nigga.
What? I was watching, someone called him and said, hey, stop calling so-and-so, or else we're gonna have a problem. And Wes said, oh, we're gonna have a problem. Oh, for real?
Like,
you gonna punch me? And that's the type of look. In school, I was like, he said he gonna punch you. Like, where are you going? He go, ooh, and a fire on his damn chin, bro. This dude is tripping. He could have got his ass killed, Israel. I'm telling you right now. But we love our people. We don't ever want stuff like that.
Yeah, like that. Like again, man, it's unfair. I would much rather beat Esau ass, man.
Oh,
I'd have much rather would beat Esau ass last night. You know what I'm saying? If anybody was going to jump back, but what's so crazy is that uncivilized Christian. Y'all seen right here on this channel, Sicarii Public Enemies, the uncivilized Christian, right? That same uncivilized Christian came back, and we had a civilized discourse for like an hour.
Yeah.
Right? Like an hour. They were talking about they had to go at first, and they stayed for like a whole hour. So once they did finally leave, it's like, all right, man, y'all gave us like an hour. I ain't gonna say y'all running, y'all waited. What like last time? But then our people want to come up acting uncivilized. That's crazy. We currently don't have a camp in Syracuse.
Yeah, he is in a John 19:15 spirit. John 19:15, but they cry without, away with him, crucify him. Mm-hmm. So you kill Christ. That's that type of nigga he is.
Yeah, no, exactly. That's a powerful precept of Swoogie. He's in that spirit. He wanted Christ crucified.
He's Joe Osteen. You see what it said, Joe Osteen.
Give us the white man.
We have no king but Caesar. What it says too. I don't know these niggas.
Joel Osteen, the white man.
Well, Joel Osteen might be Caesar.
That's crazy, bro. You know what I'm saying? They think, yeah, that's a good point though, 100. They think like we out there with scripture and like we not finna jump bad. Like, you know what I mean? First off, we all grown ass men. We understand the Bible. But listen, even before the world, anything like we understand the scriptures, sign off on ass whoopings, bro. Most I will be coming to Minnesota soon, but the scriptures sign off on ass whoopings, right? That's number one, right? But here's the but though. But then you dealing with niggas in the world. Matter of fact, you walk up on me and then Rakab standing there, right? Me and this nigga is both convicted felons, right? Both did plenty of stuff in the streets before coming into the truth. So we're not unfamiliar with putting hands on people. We're not unfamiliar with them type of situations by any stretch of the imagination, right? So I don't know what the hell is wrong with that nigga.
Yeah, I was so surprised he did all that in front of Rakab too. I'm just thinking in my mind, this nigga is 6'8".
The Central New York Giant. You know,
right. 6'8" black belt. That's like the last person.
Mind you, he's trained in martial arts.
Right.
We're forgetting that. Yes, he had all his street background and been in the prisons and all that. And guess what? And he's expert in martial arts.
That's like
you messing with the wrong nigga.
Right. That's like you say, well, he ain't no 6'8" black, but with this nigga,
yeah. ain't no 6'8" black belt. What a nigga was a 6'8" black belt. Yeah, what's wrong with this nigga? You know what I'm saying?
I just want to prove that ass whoopings are biblical because you already know it's going to go. So on anti-Bible and whatever. Nehemiah 13.
No, I never went to no prison. I said, Rakab been in the prisons. I've been to jail, but I ain't been in no prison. I only been to county. Rakab been in the prisons in New York. Right? Go ahead, Bammy. Exactly. Go ahead. He ain't
Nehemiah 13-21. Then I testified against them and said unto them, why lodge ye about the wall? If you do so again, I will lay hands on you.
He said, what?
I will lay hands on you.
This is a man of the Lord said, I will put my hands on you. Talking about putting hands on me. Nigga, I will put my hands on you. Yolanda, we got Pomona now. We got Pomona and Long Beach as far as the Southland area go. You know what I'm saying? So we got that. Plus we had other occupants. We just talking about me and Rakab, right? Then we got Akim that's MMA trained and all kind of stuff. It was all kind of brothers there. You know what I'm saying? Brothers that was around that, you know what I'm saying, participated that, you know, is not no slouches at all. So for him to do that, he you know what I mean? You got to think about stuff before you do it. And maybe the Bible, maybe the fact that we had the Bible, they thought that we were soft, or they had the Bible and we had the Bible and they thought maybe we wasn't. I don't know, but it's crazy. Like Parasha said, that's the true Jezebel spirit, was that spirit, that spirit of coming against and trying to kill the prophets. That's that Jezebel spirit. We don't currently have, I think we might, do we have any, I don't want to wait. The Wise 80, man, I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? I want to, but, you know, I can't promise the podcast is going to be a priority. I can't promise, but I want to. I intend to. We're trying to get a school building out here in Atlanta. So if we do, I probably will make it, because what I'll probably do is I have an idea for how I'm going to do my schedule. The video from last night, the live Tiberius, where the fight happened, that's what we're looking at, where the fight happened. But if I get to school, I got a good idea of what the schedule is going to be. So I'm going to schedule the podcast and make sure that the podcast will have that. In Limbo, you moving to Atlanta, brother. You got a home here, right? Yeah, the Wise. I'm gonna definitely do that. I'm gonna and I'm gonna be doing a lot of stuff. I got a lot of ideas. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, go ahead.
I got some. This is for any scoffers in the future now. Proverbs 19:25. Smite a scorner, and the simple will beware. So now you know.
They say it says smite. What does smite mean, y'all? Yeah. That mean hit a nigga. Right? But like you said, smite a scorner, so the symbol is weird. Now you know. Don't do that. Been a while since we had to put our hands on somebody that can't, but sometimes it has to happen so others understand. Don't do that. I just moved from LA and Pomona. You don't you're not familiar with Pomona. Pomona's before the IE. Pomona's the last city in Los Angeles County. We got Florida, Orlando, Tampa, and Miami. Like Alazar, I send you a very important DM about upcoming marriage on Instagram. Okay, all right. 954 Levi, Yabashim Yashar Brakatha. He didn't know he was messing with the spirit. He didn't know he was messing with the spirit of 1804 out there. You know what I'm saying? I studied in June to Shaolin through 914, be at the range down at Tacoma Khan. Prepare war amongst the Gentiles. Then he could have came to your school and that's why, you know. Right, go ahead.
First Maccabees 11:21. Then came ungodly persons, who hated their own people.
That was hatred. Right?
Because like you said, he wouldn't have done nothing like that to Joel Osteen. Joel Osteen could have called his woman everything but a child of God. He would have said nothing.
He would have laughed.
He would have started laughing.
This guy funny. Here's more money.
Right.
I wonder how much money he put in the play, and the nigga felt like he did something. And he came out in front of the true prophets and got his ass whooped.
Everything that nigga did that day, probably the Lord was against.
No, you're right. Cedric Emmanuel, Yabashim Yashar Brakatha Wata Wata. Yeah, he said he seen light skin in Bibles and he got confused. He had to get woke up real quick.
That's right, man.
Real quick. Let me get Galatians 4:16, please.
Galatians chapter 4 and verse 16. Am I therefore become your enemy? Because I tell you the truth?
Have I become? And that's what happened. We told him and his wife the truth. And that they treated us like we were enemies because I was pointing out that she needs to be subjugated to him. She needs to be in submission to him. And he wanted to stay there and have a conversation with other men. And she should have just sat there silently and shut up. Hebrew kingship. Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah Barakatah Wata Wata. The video, Hebrew kingship, the video is not up. Later tonight, most I will, I'll be putting the video on Patreon. So everyone that's on our Patreon, Patreon/Sicarii, wait till after the Shabbat. If you're not on there, wait till after the Sabbath, and you can sign up, and that'll be there. I don't put nothing on Patreon during the time of the Shabbat, right? But it'll be there in its totality, in entirety. And then the first part, which is debate, which is the good part of that video, I'll put it up on Water probably like tomorrow, right? Where we at?
He probably thought that's persecution. Listen, you gonna have a Christian talking about that's persecution.
That's persecution.
Nigga.
Give me Genesis 3:16. Now that was certainly persecution to us. It's funny we were talking about that persecution with them Christians. That was persecution. They could try to persecute us for reading the Bible.
Just persecuted. I've been knocked out.
Oh man.
Genesis 3:16. Unto the woman he said, I will greatly multiply thy sorrow.
Unto the woman he said, I will greatly multiply thy sorrow. Read.
And thy conception.
Uh-huh.
In sorrow thou shalt bring forth children.
Uh-huh.
And thy desire shall be to thy husband.
Read on.
And he shall rule over thee.
Your husband shall rule over thee. This is what I was pointing out to her. I became their enemy because we pointed these scriptures out, right? There's now 1 Corinthians 11:3. It's funny because this is how unlearned the Joel Osteen people is. We go into Pauline's epistles right here, 1 Corinthians 11. We literally ask somebody in the crowd, does the Bible say that the man is over the woman? And people, the Christians in the crowd that just came out of Joel Osteen literally looked at us and said, no. Like it was stupid. Like, damn, y'all don't even know Paul's epistles? This is crazy. Go ahead.
1 Corinthians 11:3. But I would have you know that the head of every man is Christ.
Keisha C. Watch Water. Tiberius is Patreon. The links, the description of most of our videos, it'll have the link if you scroll down. Right, go ahead.
Come. The head of every man is Christ.
The head of every man is Christ. Read.
And the head of the woman is the man.
The head of the woman is who?
The man.
This is all we're reminding the sister of, and we became their enemy because of that, right? That whole crowd of Joel Osteen followers, damn near, did not know that verse was in the Bible at all. That's how much they're not going into the Bible, and basically, see, it's cool because those Christians were basically saying they were the Christians that we debated at first. They said they were preaching against Joel Osteen because of he's not even really preaching the Bible. He's preaching a New Age doctrine. So I was like, damn, that's crazy. Even Christians are coming against this dude because they realize that's how unbiblical. He's even more unbiblical than the average unbiblical Christian. That's madness. Did you see the link I sent you? Where'd you send it to me, Levi? Where'd you send it to me? Exactly. They definitely don't know Yahushua. They don't know none of these scriptures, bro. They don't know Yahushua. They don't know the man they extol over Yahushua, which is Paul. Let me get Ephesians 5:22-24. Right? All we're doing is bringing the Bible out. That's it, y'all. And people got a problem with scripture. Right? Like somebody says, it's just a conference. No Bible. Right?
Ephesians 5:22. Wives,
Shalom, sis, I talk now. Go ahead.
submit yourself unto your own husband.
So it say, wives, submit yourself to your own husbands. This is all I was reminding this couple. That's all I was reminding really the sister. Because she's trying to pull him down the street and he's trying to pull her back. They're having a damn tug of war over hearing the word of God that shouldn't have been happening, because her, as somebody who's a professed believer of God in the Bible, will understand that she needs to submit to her husband and say, wives, submit to your husbands, read.
Even as unto the Lord.
Even as what?
Unto the Lord.
Even as unto the Lord, right? If God tells you to do something, you're going to do it, right? Of course not, because they don't keep any of the commandments. So of course you don't listen to your man, because you don't even listen to God. Read.
For the husband is the head of the wife.
The husband is the head of the wife. This is all we were reminding this couple about, that the husband is the head of the wife. Read.
Even as Christ is the head of the church.
Even as Christ is the head of the church. Go ahead.
And he is the savior of the body.
Oh, go ahead.
Therefore, as the church is subject unto Christ, so let the wives be to their own husbands.
See that? As the church is subject to Christ, is Christ head of the church for sure. In that same manner shall a wife be to her husband. Read. To 24.
Yeah, in everything.
In what?
Everything.
In everything. There's no selection here. There's no in some things. It says the wife is subject to her husband in everything. And she came against that. That's what she came against. She came against that. And that's all I was reminding the sister in a very respectful manner. Didn't call her out of her name. And that was tolerated disrespect. And this nigga thought he could get in my face and tell me he was going to steal on me. And for that, he got his ass whooped. in front of seeing it. Very important life decisions was made by that brother that night. Go ahead.
Yeah, that day, 1 Thessalonians 4.
Well, even going to Joel Osteen, that was the first bad decision. I mean, that might not even have been the first. That probably would have been the second worst decision he made that day. Go ahead.
1 Thessalonians 4:8. He therefore that despiseth not man, but God, who hath also given unto us his Holy Spirit.
That's what he despised. He despised the Most High. That's what it come down to. That's why the Bible was being, so disregarded. Let me get Amos 5 and 10.
Amos chapter 5, verse 10. Amos 5th chapter.
Chuck Candy said she posted on Facebook before we started live that a lot of our men don't know how to lead. Exactly. He didn't know how to lead at all. And that led him to getting his ass whipped. Ain't that something? Now the video is not still up. Go ahead.
Amos 5th chapter, 10th verse. They hate him that rebuketh in the gate.
That's who they hate. Them that rebuketh in the gate. We rebuke it in the gate. They hate that. They hate that we stand for the word of the Most High. They hate we stand for the truth. Right? Read.
And they abhor him that speaketh uprightly.
Right. They abhor him that speaketh, but we speaking the truth, and that was abhorred. Right? Let me get Ecclesiastes now. 4, 9, 10, and then skip to 12. Right? Just to reemphasize that. Because we said some of these scriptures came out on the live, but like the live's down. So I just want to hit some of these.
Ecclesiastes chapter 4, verse 9. 2 are better than 1, because they have a good reward for their labor.
Right. 2 are better than 1 because they have a good reward for their labor. Read.
For if they fall, the one will lift up his fellow. But woe to him that is alone.
Woe to him that is alone. You were alone, pal. All right. That's what he was alone when he fell. That's why he was getting his ass whipped like that, man. What's wrong with him? Go ahead.
For he hath not another to help him up.
He didn't have nobody help him. Oh, she was get up. But he had not another to help him up. Read.
Verse 12. And if one prevail against him, 2 shall withstand him.
See that? He tried to come against one of us. 2 is going to withstand. It's biblical. If one person come against 2 people are going to come against that one person. He had a nerve come against 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It was about half a dozen, 6, 7, 8 brothers out there. He came against. How stupid are you? Go ahead.
And a threefold cord is not quickly broken.
See that? We got camp in Long Beach, PCH in Long Beach Boulevard, 1 p.m. Saturday. Right? I ain't giving 2 pieces of the business. I really only hit him 1 time. That's all I thought. I just got to get this nigga 1 time for thinking he's going to walk up with me and tell me to stem me. So I just socked him 1 time. Feel me? But I snatched him up. I pushed him and I snatched him up. But no, I only socked him 1 time. Right?
That's why
shit put out. He probably thought I can do all things through Christ.
Yeah, you can get your ass whooped through him too.
Yeah. Hey, look, I remember when Yashar dipped out. Dipped out? I remember he said, nigga, get his ass whooped in love. And listen, it was your ass whooping in love.
Look, he can come back and camera repent. We love the
brother. Listen, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, we handed him his glasses, we handed him his phone. You know what I'm saying? How long? Salakia. Brother said, I want to highlight this. How long did you study for until you went to street teach? I want to start teaching myself in Long Island. It took me 2.5 years to street teach, but that's because I was by myself. And the elders always taught us not to go out by yourself when I was coming up. So once I knew how to get to a camp, I got in touch with the camp and understood, okay, this is where y'all at, and figured out how to take the bus over there. Feel me? That's when I started. So it was 2.5 years. But you'll learn more with a camp than you will by yourself. And probably, like I always say, in 2.5 years by myself, and in probably the first 6 months with the camp, I learned more in that first 6 months than I did the 2.5 years prior to that, to be honest.
Right, he thought he was David. That's what it was. He thought he thought he was David against three Goliaths. 4 too. I mean, technically, in comparison to him. Not today, my guy.
Hebrew King shit, man. Yeah, that's something Hassad probably. He's talking about doing some undercover, like some Israelites undercover. I ain't did that in so long. That's some, that's for a young man. Hassad probably do that. I might do it, but I don't know. I don't be feeling like doing that. call all y'all about Shemel Shah. You know, but that's essentially it. We're not going to Zwanaka. We've done a lot of videos about tribes in Africa. You know, we'll do one because I'm gonna do this Israelite scatter series. Most I will. I have been intending to do it, so most I will we do it. Chicago, Tazapanya. Marco, send an email, man. I think we got somebody we got somebody in the Central Valley. We got somebody in Fresno. We got somebody in Fresno actually. They be going up to the Bay though, but Fresno, that'd be good to have y'all there, so he wouldn't have to go all the way to the Bay all the time. Conscious. Yeah, brothers moved accordingly in the spirit, man. You know what I'm saying? Brothers moved accordingly in the spirit. Definitely, I was well pleased with not only the Sicarii men, but also the prospect men. It was brothers from other camps that was there also. You know what I'm saying? So brothers did what they were supposed to do. All praise to the Most High. Yeah, we got video. We got a lot of videos on tribes in Africa. Salakia, but some I know because the channels can take stuff like that. I know some of them might not be up, so Salakia, but we have videos up. Vocab will never get in the hot seat. Don't worry, look for the Lashon Kodash lecture getting ready to come out.
Not Kodash.
Yeah, Lashon Kodash. I don't know why he keeps saying it like it's like it's a guttural. It's not. No, nothing can prevent you from, if you want clean, nothing can prevent you from making things you touch unclean.
Yeah, because then the gloves are going to be
Yeah,
unclean.
you made the gloves unclean. Y'all ever gonna come to Charleston, South Carolina? I doubt I sent you a link on your email. Okay, in the email. All right. Con Evangelina. Everybody, if any town, listen, let me see this. Banners. See this? I'm gonna put the email up right here. See this? Email. That's the email. Right? You want to get in contact with us, you're in the city, you want to get down, you want to be in the prospects, anything like that, get with a camp that we got. That's the email. Hit that email. If you're made unclean, can you? No, you can't. As soon as you touch the gloves are unclean. So there's no way of avoiding that. That's the email. I forgot about I had this banner, so you just go right there. That's the email. Hit the email. You know. But yeah, who remembers when I used to do Smackdown Live? Who remembers that? Now we bringing Smackdown Live back. I titled it Smackdown Live was that.
Yeah.
I'm bringing Smackdown Live back. Smackdown just moved to Fox.
Yeah.
And I'm bringing Smackdown Live back.
Yeah, Jimmy Mota. Look, Sicarii Toronto right there.
Yeah, oh yeah, Jimmy Mota. Yeah, we got Toronto.
I can't stand Christians, dude. Gosh, man. I mean, at least EJ and Adam, they dealt. And today, listen. If you might be listening, Adam and EJ, we're not going to dog you. We have some respect for you that you were able to sit there and dialogue. Okay, so we're not going to say you ran. We're not going to say
that's all we want to do.
Yeah.
I don't know you people. We really like. This is our book, right?
Yes.
This is I want to show you our book, right? This is our book. It's called the Holy Bible, like La Bible, as we say in IT, right? La Bible, and we love it, and we believe it, and we study it through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemel Shah. And all we want to do is talk about it. I ain't gonna lie to you about AEW has been killing these niggas, bro. They got their work cut out for them. But to say, I watched SmackDown and Raw this week and AEW. They're not even getting close. Last week too, SmackDown was good last week. They had the Rock on stuff like that, but they still AEW had these niggas beat. But we believe in this, and we just want to talk about this.
Yeah.
And we'll talk to you for hours and hours and hours about this if you will be reasonable, and we can logically just go back and forth with the discourse. And y'all still ain't reasonable because y'all be running this stuff, but we'll take it. Because our people see the cuts.
Yeah.
They see them, right? We'll talk for hours, man, about this book.
Yeah. But you showed up to the fight and you fought, but I'd say you kind of ran around the ring a little bit.
But he fought, though. They fought.
He fought. You know, threw
they
some
fought.
punches every now and then.
Yeah.
You know, you scored a couple points. Not that you got any valid points, but you showed up to fight. You know?
Yeah, you showed up to the fight.
But no, that's why when they first came up, I was like, all right, EJ, listen, please talk. You turn on that megaphone, that loud megaphone. I said, listen, EJ, I wanted to talk to EJ because I knew Adam. Listen, Adam, you're a bit unreasonable sometimes, my man. So I tried to talk to EJ, and I said, listen, we can be peaceful. That's the first thing I said. I said, listen, we can have a peaceful discussion, peaceful dialogue. And he said, okay, we can have a peaceful dialogue. I was like, all right, cool. We're going to be able to talk about the Bible. And EJ, then you said, all right, I just want to say one thing. And I was like, all right, go ahead. And you said, Lord rebuke you. Lord Father rebuke you. And I'm like, bro, come on, man.
Come on. Now is rebuke.
Lord rebuke you, Father, in the name of his son. Man.
I don't have none of the. I thought I had this. Hold on. I gotta have this SmackDown live back up. You know what I do? Here we go. See, look, here's some of them.
Yeah. I remember that.
7.
Shout out to all the brothers pushing the truth out and truth and sincerity out in Israel.
Every camp. Shout out to Tahar being on the doing the live commentary.
Shalom, Habatah Zaquan.
That's right.
Zaquan. All of the elders and apostles. Big up.
Big man shot. I almost said the last SmackDown Live was like number 7 or 8. So we're bringing it back. Nick, I seen you. Look at him talking to her. Baby.
Come on, bud. Let's get out of here.
This older sister, she gave me my this elder sister, she gave me my chain back. And she was like, yeah, God, but you know, she almost wanted to say we was wrong, but she saw him jump bad. So she's like, yeah, but you know, it's just unfortunate, brothers. Look at everyone springing into action. Oh, look at this. What does this look like? Niggas is springing into action, man.
Bro, it looked like we on the goal line. And then they was just trying to run the ball to the end zone.
look at the side.
Like a middle linebacker.
Hold on, let me go big. Oh, we're going to go big on this. I need y'all to comment on this, man. Oh, man. No, yeah, we look like the Avengers. That's a good point. We look like the damn Avengers on this, man.
I'm finna, you know how
you look like a real superhero. Bro, what is going on? Look at my brother right here. He's putting that camera down. He's getting ready to spring into action.
That's right, bro. That's right.
Shout out to that brother, man. We love that brother. You know what I'm saying? That's only his second week out there, and he's ready to go.
No, counter. I had to walk around because if you go on Patreon, you're gonna see it. But all right. I didn't want to really hurt this man, but I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I had a punch loaded up. I had something I loaded up that was gonna take this man's head off.
No. Can I get that? Hold on. We gotta get that. Hold on, y'all. I gotta get that. Hold on.
If you might have to. Hold on. I'm gonna try to get the time. Oh, I don't have to. That's right.
Hold on. Y'all see his side? Hold up, nigga. You coming at the chief priest? Look at that. Look at that. Oh my God. Look at BH. Peace out, zoo animals. Your mom's a zoo animal.
Right.
Get that devil out of here.
Well, you're gonna be in a zoo.
Like,
there's gonna be such a few Edomites that people aren't gonna believe. Remember in Job, it says you're gonna be like a dream. We're gonna, we're gonna put you in a zoo to be like you guys actually existed at one point. We're gonna show our great.
This is a guy, and he ran the world. Imagine that. Look at Assad. Assad is trying to destroy this nigga.
No, that's a haymaker to the chinny chin chin. That's what that is.
Look at Esau in the background. I even peeped. Nigga, look at the white woman in the background. She's looking like, oh my God. She look like Sister Cherry. Oh my God. Oh my God. Yeah, look at Assad, man. Look at him, and he was just getting ready to get socked. Look at his hands. He was getting ready to get just.
Listen. I had nothing but daylight. This might have been the most side I had Rakab push him because if that man was asleep on the ground, that wouldn't have been good. I put almost everything into that punch right there.
What is wrong with niggas, man? Listen, y'all, come up to us and just ask us about the Bible. Let us teach you, or we could debate in the spirit, whatever. Don't try to get physical for your own sake, please. You don't realize. Remember Moses? Like, y'all, like, give me Moses. Give me with Dathan and Korah, please. Yeah, he was about to get did dirty, without question. No, yes. And he said, "This is Hassan's. I can do all things through Christ."
Yeah.
Oh.
All right.
Yeah, no, what happened is Rakab didn't see Hassad getting ready to throw this punch. And Rakab pushed the nigga again. That's when he gets over here. So that's why this punch will end up get landed. I think that was for the best and by the divine design of the Most High, of course. But go ahead.
Khan, I'm gonna jump.
The video keep going. We listen after this. We keep teaching. Right? Go ahead.
Numbers chapter 16, verse. I'm going to start at verse 28. And Moses said hereby, ye shall know that the Lord has sent me to do all these works, for I have not done them of my own mind. Mm-hmm. If these men die the common death of all men, or
no, that's not what I want. I want the give me the account. Give me when they first come against Moses and Aaron.
Okay. Numbers chapter 16, verse 25. And Moses rose up and went unto no, that's earlier. It's earlier. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna have to go probably at the beginning. Okay, Numbers chapter 16, verse. What do I want to start? 18 or 8. It says, and Moses said unto Korah.
He said, what happens to 12 trying to speak? Go ahead. So like.
And Moses said unto Korah, hear I pray you, ye sons of Levi. Seemeth it but a small thing unto you that the God of Israel has separated you from the congregation of Israel to bring you near to himself, to do the service of the tabernacle of the Lord Yahweh, and to stand before the congregation to minister unto them. And he hath brought thee near to him, and all thy brethren, the sons of Levi, with thee.
Exactly, Hebrew kingship, exactly. It's a shame it had to be the Israelite. Go ahead.
And seek ye the priesthood also, for which cause both thou and all thy company are gathered together against the Lord. And what is Aaron that ye murmur against him? And is it?
Yeah. Just keep reading.
Okay.
No, y'all ain't gonna see this. YouTube will take this down. That's why I took it off YouTube. So we're not showing any actual violence. All right, we're not showing that. Right, YouTube, we want to be in accordance with YouTube. So D said, don't let the light skin, but I'm still a dog, nigga. Nah, but it'll be on Patreon tonight. It'll be on patreon.com/Sicarii tonight. Right. The teaching, the teaching, the first part of the teaching, we're gonna have up tomorrow on Sicarii Water, which is the debate with the Christians. We'll have that up. Right. So go ahead.
It says, for which cause both thou and verse 12, and Moses sent to Dathan and Abiram, the sons of Eliab, which said, we will not come up.
Mm-hmm.
Is it a small thing that thou hast brought us up out of a land that flowed with milk and honey, to kill us in the wilderness, except thou make thyself altogether a prince over us? Moreover, thou hast not brought us into a land that flows with milk and honey, or given us inheritance of fields and vineyards.
See, and that goes into our people they're looking like, y'all talking about the kingdom. Y'all ain't brought us into a kingdom yet. And I realize, man, that these things take time, and niggas like you probably ain't going to be able to even enjoy this, right? Go ahead.
It says, or give us inheritance of fields and vineyards. Wilt thou put out the eyes of these men? We will not come out. And Moses was very wroth and said unto Yahweh, respect not thou their offering. I have not taken one ass from them, neither have I hurt one of them. And Moses said unto Korah, be thou and all thy company before the Lord, thou and they, and Aaron tomorrow. And take every man his censer, and put incense in them, and bring ye before the Lord.
Where you at?
Verse 17.
In what chapter?
Number 16.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Want me to keep going?
Keep going.
Bring ye before the Lord every man his censer, 250 censers, thou also and Aaron, each of you his censer. And they took every man his censer, and put fire in them, and laid incense thereon, and stood in the door of the tabernacle of the congregation with Moses and Aaron. And Korah gathered all the congregation against them unto the door of the tabernacle of the congregation. And the glory of the Lord appeared unto all the congregation. And the Lord spake unto Moses and unto Aaron, saying, separate yourselves from among this congregation, that I may consume them in a moment. And they fell upon their faces and said, O God, the God of all of the spirits of all flesh, shall one man sin, and wilt thou be wroth with all the congregation?
Like it. Read for me verse 3. Read verse 3 and 4.
Numbers 16 and 3. And they gathered themselves together against Moses and against Aaron, and said unto them, ye take too much upon you, seeing all the congregation are holy, every one of them, and the Lord is among them. Wherefore then lift ye up yourselves above the congregation of the Lord. And when Moses heard it, he fell upon his face.
Moses fell upon his face. Right? Priest Kahan, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shabrakatah Wata. You came in the live chat. Did you see this actual fight that happened at Zaquan?
Shalom, Zaquan.
But see, they came against Moses here, and Moses fell on his face. Because Moses understood that Yahweh was dealing with him, and he was dealing with Aaron in a certain way, and dealing with him even more than Aaron. He was dealing in a certain way that he knew what the Most High was going to do to people who rose up against him. And that's the same thing with this. It's like, it's unfortunate and it's shameful that we got to do this and just whoop on our own people. Because like, man, like, why are you playing with the prophets of the Most High? Like, you don't understand. We the prophets, man. Not just the prophet. You dealing with the priests. You tried to swing on a priest of God. What do you think? How you think the Most High gonna have this play out, man? You know? So it's horrible that a brother signed himself up for that. But you can't come against the Lord's anointed, man. Period. You just can't do it. Bad things happen to those who do things like that, right? Go ahead.
Exodus 22 and 28. Thou shalt not revile the gods.
Well, the Bible said don't revile the gods. Go ahead.
Nor curse the ruler of thy people.
Right? And we, as the Israelites that's in the truth, we're the leaders of Israel right now, in truth.
Priests, yeah.
Right? The priests are the leaders of Israel, right? You reviling the gods. Negro, what's wrong with you? Yeah, 100 everything in the world in life. See, the thing about the Hell in the Cell main event is it was great until the finish. They did a really bad finish on that. Yeah, it's out of love. Like, man, come on, man. Why are you gonna make us do this to you, man? How silly and simple can you be, brother? You know, our people is crazy, man. But we become their enemies when we tell them the truth. That's simple. We simply just tell the truth, get in order, and hey, you know. Man, they talking about this Book of Mormon stuff. Oh, listen, man. Oh, y'all got such. Yeah, give me the itching ears, please. People got such itching ears in 2019.
First, 2 Timothy 4:3. For the time will come when they will not endure sound doctrine, but at their own lust shall they heap themselves teachers, having itching ears.
So yeah, Joel Osteen, all these itching ears, and now the Book of Mormon is coming out in the Osphee Bible. Listen, see this? This is what you need. That's it. Seek ye out the book of the Lord and read. Be admonished, my son, to make him many books, for there is no end. Feel me? All praise Yahweh Shemel Shai. Sister Cherry latest rant offers to go for me to ship us to Israel. I mean, we could visit there, but we couldn't live there. We got some brothers in the state of New York, not the city too much, but like upstate. Okay, count 954 Levi. Yeah, and people are following this guy. That's how stupid that is. What astonishes me is it doesn't astonish me that niggas come up with these crazy ideas and doctrines. What astonishes me is that people believe it and follow it. That's what's incredible to me. Like, how stupid can our people be sometimes? You know what I'm saying? Our people is crazy, man. Just stupidity. No, video is not up. Video be up on Patreon. I got this Bible right here. I got at Walmart. This is from Walmart. I seen it. I like it, so I just grabbed it. And I grabbed this one too, probably like either the same day or like the same week. Both at Walmart. I just like them. I like Bibles, man. All praise Yahweh Shemel Shai. Yeah, Sicarii shirts only available for Sicarii members. Priest Kahan Yahweh Shemel Shai Barakatah Water. Hey, like hey, Priest Kahan just posted it. Hey, touch not mine anointed and do my prophets no harm. You know, Shabbat Shalom Zaquan. You people is crazy, man. No, these ain't 1611s. These are just the 66 books. 1611, I think, is my 1611 is in his backpack. You know. Yeah, Nakamanya is right. He said if our people keep following Joel Osteen, they're gonna die. That's right. If you're not following Yahweh Shai and truth, the laws and the faith, you're gonna get destroyed, man. No, it's not an advertisement for Patreon, but for people that want to see the fight part. Everybody always want to see the stuff that's too hot for YouTube. So you know what I'm saying? But the lessons, as far as the teaching of this video, it'll be available right here on the YouTube.
Proverbs 14:12. There is a way which seemeth right unto a man, but the end thereof are the ways of death.
Exactly. People think what they're doing is right. People think going to Joel Osteen and giving them your money, packing the State Farm Arena to see Joel Osteen is right. But the end of that is death. Period. Where you get Bibles, the Apocrypha, Barnes and Noble is a good place, or online. Of course, Kahan. Kahan got a Sicarii shirt, really. Any shirt you want, Kahan can have anything, man. We know that. Is there any 1611 Bibles that don't have the Old English switched vowels in it, Gorilla? There is. They're hard to find though. We found one. There was a Scientology store in downtown San Diego, and they had one. It was real big though, and it was like $140, and we just ain't have it at the time. Speaking of Sicarii and Watchmen, look for Watchmen to be joining us in Philly. The Philly stop to the Alpha Predator Tour 2019.
Havoc on Halloween.
Yeah, the Halloween Havoc in front of the Thriving Frequency Conference, the Christian Conference. It's funny. There was another time where the German dude, I pushed the German dude. Everybody thought I stole him because I pushed him so hard. Go ahead.
I just want to ask that the brother in this who the thing happened to last night. Are you stupid or are you crazy? It's
totally crazy. Yahoo, it was on YouTube last night. We took it down though. Yeah, the YouTube version is gonna stop at the fight. It's gonna stop at the fight. It was a fight, so we took it down, brother. I'll put it on Patreon tonight though.
October 31st and November 1st, Elder.
Esau is not the Arab. Yeah, October 31st and November 1st. If you want to come out, I'll send you the information. But yeah, basically the apologists, the predominantly black Christian apologists are having this huge conference. And since they want to keep popping up on vocab will be there as well, but since they want to keep popping up at our camps, ask the question, we're gonna pop up at their conference and have camp right outside through the spirit of the Most High. Yeah, we in Dallas. Giant Eyeball every Saturday afternoon. I'll be in Dallas. When I'll be in Dallas. The 25th and 26th, Dallas and Grand Prairie. Here, I'm gonna plug that now. Matter of fact. All right. So as we can see here, we got well, the first thing was yesterday. I put it on there because I'm in LA Atlanta, not LA. I'm in Atlanta every week. But just because it was Friday as opposed to our usual Thursday and Saturday, I put it on there. So we had that last night. Then I'll be in Elm Street, Deep Ellum, Dallas, October 25th. That's at night. I'll be like around 10, 11. Most High will. For the return of Nightmare on Elm Street. For those of y'all familiar, when we was in Dallas, we was doing Nightmare on Elm Street. Yeah, I'll be going to upstate New York now because I got my in-laws is in upstate New York, so and we got brothers building, Tribal Levi building out there. But we got a Chicago camp every week, but I'll be back in Chicago probably most I will for All-Star weekend in February. Then we got I'll be at the Yellow Belly Jag Strip in Grand Prairie the next day. That's for Henny Fest. Y'all remember the Henny Thing Fest last year, which ended in gunfire after the Prophets left. Literally within probably like 20 minutes of us leaving, it got shot up through the spirit. So we going back. See, they ain't gonna let them do it at Dallas Town Hall. I can't even believe they were able to do it. Dallas, look, they can't even do it in Dallas. It's Grand Prairie this year as some type of abandoned drag strip. So yeah, we'll be there at the Anything Fest that day, and then we're doing Philly the 31st and the 1st. And this is just some of the Alpha Predator Tour dates. All right, Most High will. You'll be able to have Florida in there, South Florida, Fort Lauderdale, Miami, and in Vegas as well. This brother DJ Earl, Witch Camp. Where does Witch Camp be normal every week? Witch Camp. Because this camp, we got, probably like 8 camps. Next Summit, Florida, February 6th to the 9th. That's right. Let me plug this. Hosted by the Light of Zion is Zaquan, Elder Priest Kahan. Shalom, Ariel. Soldier. Looking forward to seeing y'all brothers out there in Philly, fully getting an authentic Philly cheese steak.
I forgot. This dude wants to make a new channel. Whichever war for okay. Is that why you cross the street when you see a black man? Clown.
Atlanta, okay. Atlanta is Thursday and Friday. I mean Thursday nights 8:30 CNN, and Saturday afternoons 4:00 CNN. Yeah, I don't have any plans to go to Houston right now. Con. All praise Yolanda. Call all your help by Shemiah Shine. I like to come to New Orleans during Essence Fest. I really would. Especially last year, I really wanted to go last year and teach. It just logistically, it ain't worked. We always have stuff going on around that time. Yeah, G-Dash lied to you. Should have kept listening to Zabak. D-Nice. Or did you learn from G-Dash and then you learn from Zabak? You got corrected. You know what I mean? You got the proper understanding.
This man not going so he don't know any cheesesteak spots in Philadelphia. How you live in Philadelphia?
Man, he's playing. Nigga, he brought us some cheesesteaks all the way from Philly. Come on now. Yeah.
Cons, Quan.
Yeah, well, brother, whatchamacallit? Yeah, Priest Kahan. Listen, this would be a third somebody he hosts in the spirit. Listen, he sets the standard. Elder Priest Kahan sets the standard. Yeah, DJ Earl again, CNN, Thursday nights, Saturday afternoons. He said he dead serious. He don't know no spots. Well, Ariel said he got hella spots, so to forget Nakawam, I'm going to go with Brooklyn. The young boy is crazy.
You're not thorough.
He's not thorough. We got brothers in North Carolina, Charlotte, Raleigh, stuff like that. So just hit the email. Exodus without the E, Exodus1715@gmail.com.
How many people do you think have sent an email to Exodus with the E?
I don't know. Probably a lot. I think I have that. Do I have that email? No, I don't have that email.
It's Beautiful Truth. Listen.
Yeah, well, brothers was going to set up camp at Vocab's church, actually, but he wasn't in town that weekend, so we didn't do it. Yeah, we all over North Carolina. I don't know when I'm coming to North Carolina, though. No, actually, I do. Salakia, for CIA. I'm coming to Charlotte. I plan, Most High will, if it be the will of Most High, to come to Charlotte for the CIA weekend. So that's in February. Late February. There's a lot going on in February. We got Super Bowl in Miami. We got the summit the next weekend. And then at the end of the month, it's CIA. So I plan to, if it be the will of Yahweh, be it all of that. Yeah, Memphis is possible for sure. But yeah, we got brothers in Memphis. Okay. Dallas and Dazzy. Okay. Yeah, CIA, we're gonna be out there. We just trying to get involved with whatever our people is at, whatever our people got going on, whether it's gonna be masses of blacks and Hispanics. We want to be there. We don't have no plans to come to St. Louis as of right now. Okay, this brother saying you need to go local bodega and have Ephraim make you a cheesesteak. Okay, sound good. How long do you deal with a wicked woman if she doesn't want to hearken to you? I mean, you have to deal with her until she commits fornication or until she runs off.
Or until you die.
For real, I thought CIA is always in Charlotte, like no matter what. Oh yeah, come on. You already know I was planning to do that. Come to there so we can do a Unity Camp Super Bowl. You already knew that, brother. You knew that. That's all. As soon as I found out Florida, I said, "Oh yeah, we out there." What's up? This dude, man. Not come on, man. These cheesesteaks overrated. We doing big, Most High Will Super Bowl, and that's just gonna be the prep for what? For the whatchamacallit? For the summit. You know, it's the last one in Charlie. I better get there then. I better be there. Yeah, these Atlanta brothers are off. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I ain't messing with New Mexico. We used to have a brother in New Mexico. He's in Phoenix now, though.
Shout out to that brother.
Well, give me for Blacks and Latinos unity. Hold on. Give me Ephesians 5 again. Black and Latino unity said, does the Bible speak of domestic violence? I can't find anything on this. It's like 5 and probably starting at 25.
Ephesians 5 and 25. Husbands, love your wives.
You say husbands love your wives, right? Read.
Even as Christ also loved the church.
Yeah, forever free Cash App, $./the card. Start from the top.
Ephesians 5 and 25. Husbands, love your wives, even as Christ also loved the church.
That's right. You're supposed to love your wife like Yahushua loved the church. And read.
And gave himself for it.
And gave himself for it. Right? That's how you're supposed to love your wife, so that domestic violence is not in accordance with that, right? Read that. Is there more on that? It's another one that says, as unto your own self. That's right there. That's in Corinthians. It's another precept for that. All praise to sellers. Okay, you said Baltimore. I'd love to go there. The two witnesses is really, it's the apex of the two witnesses are Moses and Elijah. There's always two witnesses that the Lord has on the earth, but the ultimate symbol is dealing with the law and the prophets being the two witnesses. Go ahead.
Ephesians chapter 5, verse 28. So ought men to love their wives as their own bodies.
As their what?
Own bodies.
You're supposed to love your wife as your own body, right? Read on.
He that loveth his wife loveth himself.
See that? So you don't beat yourself, right? All right then. Go ahead.
It says, for no man ever yet hated his own flesh, but nourish and cherish it.
You nourish and cherish your flesh. You don't abuse yourself, right? Read.
Even as the Lord, the church.
See that? So there you go. Just like Yahushua didn't beat the church. He loved and he nourished it. So that's the same thing. How you're supposed to deal with your wife. So those are the scriptures that's good to cut a brother who is domestically abusing his wife. All praises to sellers. All praise Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Why? Why did he leave New Mexico? I mean, it's not popping out there, man. Keep it on it. I mean, Tiberius, you got to go into immediate counsel. We do everything with counsel. Call all y'all about Shem Yahshua Khan. Yeah, Khan, I'm trying to come out there in December too. Most I will. I'm still trying to coordinate that with Bakwash and come out there in September as well. So I'm looking for any excuse. Light as I am, that's my second home. So Look at Dewak. Dewak hit the chat.
And that brother's just lucky Dewak wasn't there.
Oh God, he's real lucky. Dewak went there. Dewak hit the chat. Tiberius, it depends. It depends. Zachariah, Zachariah. Yeah, I ain't do no teaching I went to New York to teach. I ain't do no teaching in Connecticut. If we had the funding when we toured the 50 state, yeah. Listen, if we had them, we'd go everywhere. Yeah. The issue is always, having the adequate money. You know what I'm saying? That's always the issue. You know what I'm saying? God. What? Are we coming to Oregon? I'm good.
I'll do it.
This brother, he's from Oregon, so he'll go. I'm cool off Oregon, man. Yes, he's come to Seattle, Tacoma.
He'll go. He already said he'll go. He did.
Oh, I've changed. I've changed my stance on Oregon. That's right. Pre-stand up. Quam lawyer. Quam Kahanyam. Why are there two genealogies of Christ? Well, one is biological and one is reckoned by law. I'm gonna go through that when I was about 3. Yeah, well, a lot of us, unfortunately, have had experiences with domestic violence. Oh, I hate Molly. Yeah, some of the 144 could be some of the dead in Christ, for sure. Let's hope, because I don't know how we're gonna get 144, man. At this rate, niggas acting like this, man. That's my question, Doc. Can anything good come out of Oregon, man? You see Khan just posted that? I've known no such thing. James Johnson, y'all Bashim, y'all Shah Brakatah, water for your generous donation, my brother. Yeah, and your continued support. We appreciate that, man. Virginia, we got Akim in Virginia, for sure. You ain't got to return the ashes back there. I mean, you could if you want, Nah, if you ain't got no facts to prove your wife is an adulteress, brother, you can't put her away, period. I don't see us holding Shem in high regard. There's nothing wrong with doing that, but I don't see it in the Bible. I don't even see us talking about Eber. Like, we really just talk about Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, and the 12 patriarchs, and then those that come in.
Yeah, that's the first one. We don't even talk about our facts. We
don't talk about that. We just start with Abraham for real, because that's who got us on.
He's the father of the faith. That's right.
Gorilla come to London. If I could, yeah. I mean, I'm getting my passport soon. I've been ordered. I've been commanded by Priest Gahan to get my passport. So London is not a place that I'm opposed to traveling to. Hold on. Let me understand the breakdown of 10 tribes in Ezra and Judaism being made up of 3. The southern king, when the kingdom split, Judah, Benjamin, and Levi went to the south. The rest of the tribes went to the north. So that's the 10 tribes. All right. But the reason why it's called 10 tribes is because you have Joseph, which is one tribe really, that's reckoned as 2 tribes, which is Ephraim and Manasseh. So that's why I call them the 10 tribes. We've spoken plenty on the Amber Guard case. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm moving on from that. It's a true
low moment in Black history.
It's a true emotional taxation on me to continually speak about that. I have to move on from that. Khan means like yes. I definitely wouldn't have a problem coming to Amsterdam. It's a lot of Levites in Amsterdam, low key. People, Haiti, Suriname, etc. out there. So Curacao, Levi and Benjamin is up there heavy. That's documented. King Solomon has documented first I mean, second Ezra 13. The journey that 10 tribes took over here. Chris, I got a huge following in South Africa for real. I need to see that. Antoine, I'm a Levite. Okay, M. Sorna. Okay, all praises. I didn't know you was from Amsterdam. I'm a Levite. So I'm from the kingdom of Yahweh, but I'm from the tribe of Levi. Well, David got a harsher judgment than him dying. The Most High killed his child. The Most High had his son to have sex with his wife in front of the whole nation, or in front of a large group of people on a rooftop, and he wore it all the days of his life. A Hebrew kingship, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua Barakatah, Wat the water for your continual support. I have authenticated the actual jealousy potion used by our forefathers, guaranteed to make your wives better. So that's right, that's right, guys. We have the jealousy potion. If you think your wife has done something, come and see the priest. Masharat Yasharala priesthood, man. We really trying to bring this priesthood back best we can. Jeremiah, unfortunately, yeah, sometimes you got to go Nehemiah. Three to four generations, I hate Molly. Magic, where you at? Where you at, the Hog? When you find out you in the Hog, I'll travel out there to the Netherlands. Isn't that what it's called, the Netherlands?
Yeah. The good old Netherlands.
Ariel, I ain't got too many thoughts yet. I'm still watching. It's been a lot going on. It's the quiet war right now. Jew Bob, where is you at? Yeah, he's just a motivational speaker. Close to the Amsterdam area. Magic, okay. Sean C. Yeah, about water. You put, for the record, you wrote $10, but you got to move the thing over to actually increase it to $10, just so you understand, because it's only $1.99. But either way, we appreciate any and all support. Now that his beautiful truth, hey, that's a real point. It's in the Bible, Numbers the 5th chapter. Dominique Troutman, Yabashim Yashar Bagatha Water. There's a 9.54. It's a lot of our people in Haiti that's waking up. It's a lot of different Haitian Israelite groups. A lot of brothers that's on the ground there. LOZ got people over there that they are communing with. I'm gonna show y'all something I just found today. Just kind of bouncing around. Watch this. 501c3. We don't support a 501c3. Watch this, y'all. So look at this. Let me show y'all. Hold on, I gotta. So look. Show you this, right? And it says it's about Judaism in Haiti, right? And it says, although many voodoo practitioners imagine themselves to be the descendants of the Jews and hold to esoteric Judaic knowledge. Many voodoo practitioners, right? And that's via the source is book called The Jew in Haitian Immigration, or The Jew in the Haitian Imagination, Race, Nation, and Religion in the Americas by Elizabeth McAllister. So it's talking about how Levi knows this. And when you encounter a lot of Levites that's into voodoo, they know they're Israelites already. They deal with the Bible because that's where it comes from. We're going to start teaching a Hebrew class, most I willing, but I couldn't really explain the methodology in which I learned Hebrew from. It just comes from study. Oh yeah, I heard they banned Tariq Nasheed. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. How can you prove the existence of Christ outside the Bible? That's really easy. Start with Tacticus, Sextus, even Josephus. Several contemporary scholars and historians of that time all affirm the life and times of Christ. Yeah, exactly, Kanye. That camp in New Jersey that's getting heavy traction in Haiti. Doing a lot of work out there. So it's a lot of work that's being done in Haiti, actually. Um, a lot of times, y'all, like in America, it's a lot of stuff that's going on YouTube, but there's also a lot of stuff that's not going on YouTube and on Facebook and social media. So, sometimes things are going behind the scenes and Israel is waking up. Okay, 222 D-Lo. Y'all Bashem Y'all Shah Barakatah Water Water, brother. Whatchamacallit, it's a lot of work, like especially in other countries, Latin America, brothers in other diaspora in Africa, brothers in Europe. It's all kind of brothers all over the world waking up right under our nose, like we don't even know because a lot of time we fixated on YouTube, we fixated on Facebook, but there's a lot going on that's not on YouTube and Facebook, man. All praises, Shirley. I love to come visit Puerto Rico if y'all get that camp raised up out there. I'd love to come visit Puerto Rico. Khan Hebrew kingship. I'm waiting on the inventory for Nah, man. You don't remember the Smackdown lives I used to do? I probably did like 7 or 8. You might not have been around yet. I don't think you was. Dr. Steez, he's a reliable historical source. That's what you got to understand. How he hit the contribution that he's given to the historical record as it stands right now is used. He's used a lot. He's relied upon a lot. Same way like Herodotus is relied upon. So you can say whatever you want about him, but there are literally things that are only documented by those individuals that people use as emphatic history today. So Josephus, Sextus, Tacitus, there's several sources. Proving Christ's existence outside of the Bible is a very easy thing to do. Yeah, I wouldn't fire up the coffee maker on the Sabbath. I wouldn't do it. It's Sicarii scared of St. Louis. We don't have nobody in St. Louis. If we had soldiers out there that was building, we go to St. Louis. But I mean, I went to all the worst blocks in Chicago. So anytime I go to a city, I want to go to the worst part of it. What do you think about this war that is going on out in the east and the blackout fires in California? I know it's fires. There's always fires. People ask what I think. I lived in California for half of my life. There's always fires in California at this time of year. So what do I think about it? I think it's regular. I think it's nothing new or special going on. This happens every year in California. It's called fire season, right? There are certain wildlife in California that cannot exist if the forests don't burn. Literally, there are certain seeds that only get planted as a result of wildfires. I learned this in 6th grade summer camp, and I was shown these things. So what do I think about wildfires in California? Absolutely nothing. I think it's a part of life in California. (414) preservation. Have you ever heard of a surprise party? Because all Israelites get into the kingdom. St. Louis is the worst city in America. That can be contended. There's a lot of cities that you'll put up there. Atlanta is the most violent city in America. According to statistics. I don't think so, but according to statistics. Patreon is monthly. So there's different tiers. Like 5, 10, 15. You can do under 5, but it don't really get you access to it. Like the way under 5 is just like they're like thing. Patreon would be like thanks, but 5, 10, 15. Yeah, my little homie Face, live in St. Louis for years. Still have a camp here in Detroit. We got brothers in Detroit, so we build it in Detroit. So if you're in the Detroit area, you're trying to get down, just send an email. No, Esau was never the Arabs. The Arabs are an amalgamation of people, chiefly the Ishmaelites. Yashamala, what's your question? No, it's not proof of a mistake. He declared the end from the beginning. So everything that happened happens exactly how it's supposed to happen. So St. Louis is number 2 on the list. We ain't got a camp in Baltimore. Baltimore, you got plenty of options. Watchmen, the Martyrs. You got options. Is Shalom correct? Of course it's correct. First time the word peace appears in the Bible is the word Shalom. Second to Detroit, yeah. I love Detroit. We a bit of Detroit, Chicago. We in all these towns. We just ain't got nobody in St. Louis, or else I'll go. Sean She. Yabba Shemi Ashar Brakatah, water for your continued support. We got Sicarii calendars. You just go to the website. That scripture ain't got nothing to do with having a heathen wife right now. That has something to do with getting a heathen wife in war. You could go to it for substantiation on it's not unlawful. We're not saying it's unlawful to have a heathen wife, but it's just not advised. But if you had one before you came in truth, you come in with it. We're not saying you have to leave your wife. The difference between shalom and it's really no difference. In Hebrew, you'll have the wa or the vav and the ya or the yod added in certain words. Sometimes this is for emphasis, this is for tense, things of that nature. So there's no true difference. Both of them equate to the same thing, which is peace. No, they're not written the same because there's an extra character in shalom. There's a vav or a wa that's there in the middle. We had a prospect in Colorado. I don't know what ended up happening to the brother, though. No, it's not against the law to have a heathen wife. It's against the law to have a Canaanite wife. But we're still advised not to have heathen wives. We're not telling anybody to get heathen wives. But if you have one and you come into the truth, you don't necessarily have to leave her. Yeah, that ain't voodoo. The voodoo that's happening in West Africa and Haiti, that's a whole different kind of voodoo. That's not. I'll be honest with you. I don't call what y'all do. What they do in West Africa. I don't call that voodoo. It's different than what Haitians do. Yeah, Victoria. When you start at verse 1, you see it's dealing with the 7 nations of Canaan. You just got to start at 1. A lot of brothers start Deuteronomy 7 at verse 3. You just start at 1, get the context. Yeah, the right hand was working, Doe said. The right hand was working. I ain't gonna lie, man. I seen him and I said, I gotta sock this nigga at least one time for starting all this. So I had to get with him. Just one time. Get Isaiah 13:15. I don't know what he's referring to. What's Isaiah 13:15?
Everyone that is found shall be thrust through.
Yeah, join unto them. Yeah, exactly. But she's joined unto you. You're not joined unto her. So that's not a Zay Sneed. Zay Sneed. One day maybe we'll know. All praise to Nate Johnson. No, she can't be saved no matter what. Ain't nothing you can do to get her saved if she's a heathen. Big up to Suriname and Curacao. I wanted to name one of my kids Curacao.
You beat that.
You see that? You seen that, Azaja? You see, he was looking. This nigga was trying to look inconspicuous. Hold on, let me pull this back up. Yeah, we in Charlotte. We in North Carolina. This nigga was whistling Dixie when that happened. Hold on. Now what? Look at Ricard springing into action. Hold up.
No, it's before this. Yeah, it's like right here. If you just yeah.
Y'all look at the side. Look at the side. Hold on. Let me do it big. Hold on. Look at the side. Trying to look inconspicuous with a police case. You do it twice though. You see this nigga with 12 games. You did get right here. Hold on. Look at these white people. Look at all the white people looking.
Kind of like I was Helen Keller, bro. I didn't know what's going on. See no, was it see no evil, hear no evil?
That's it.
No, it's earlier, bro. Even before I walked up, it's way earlier. You're gonna go a little too far back. Yeah, it's right there. It's right there. Y'all see this nigga? Y'all see him? He's trying to 12. Nigga is 12. Yeah, they was yelling. They was like, well, somebody called the cops. Nigga, the police saw the whole thing. He saw 12 like what's coming down. Yeah, it's definitely lawful to lie to a heathen. For sure. Sean, see, because people suffer from denialism, brother. That's all. It's just denialism. Get 1 Ezra 9-7. First Ezra 9 chapter 7 verse.
Come.
First Ezra 9th chapter 7th verse. So Ezra arose up and said unto them, ye have transgressed the law in marrying strange wives, thereby to increase the sins of Israel.
Okay, so what's the law? Deuteronomy 7. So when somebody says you broke the law, right? Could be able to go to the law and see what law was broken, right? So let's go to Deuteronomy 7 to see what is against the law. What women are you not to, or is it against the law to marry? Read.
Deuteronomy 7:1. When the Lord thy God shall bring thee into the land, whither thou goest to possess it, and hath cast out many nations before thee, Hittites, Girgashites, Amorites, Canaanites, Perizzites, Hivites, and Jebusites.
Read it again.
It says the Hittites,
Girgashites,
Amorites,
Canaanites, Perizzites, Hivites, Jebusites. Read.
7 nations greater and mightier than thou.
7 nations greater and mightier than thou. Read.
And when the Lord thy God shall deliver them before thee, thou shalt smite them, and utterly destroy them. Thou shalt make no covenant with them.
You shall not make a covenant. What else can't you do?
Nor show mercy unto them.
Can't have mercy on these people. Read.
Neither shalt thou make marriages with them.
Cannot have a marriage with those people.
With them.
Those 7 people. Read.
Thy daughter thou shalt not give unto his son.
Do not let those people's son marry your daughter. Read.
Nor his daughter shalt thou take unto thy
son.
Do
not let your son marry their daughters. That's the 7 peoples who the law forbids Israelites to marry. 7 people. All right. So that's when it says you have transgressed the law by taking strange wives. Those meaning they took wives of those 7 people. That's where the law was transgressed. There is no law where you can go to that says anyone else is unlawful. And to further prove it, give me Deuteronomy 21:11. No problem, NGR. But just that, see, we did that. We had the Mamza debate with them dudes a couple weeks ago right here on Public Enemies. And Nambia. That's probably, it depends on tribes though, right? If I want to say Nambia is like Central East Africa though, so probably a Nambian is totally out the picture. But go ahead.
Deuteronomy 21:10. When thou goest forth to war against thine enemies, and the Lord thy God hath delivered them into thine hands, and thou hast taken them captive, and seest among the captives a beautiful woman.
You go against these people and you put them in captivity. So this is not Israelites because you can't take Israelites into captivity. So anyone saying this is Israelites is out of their damn mind.
Absolutely bugged out. No idea what they're talking about.
How is the law telling you when you break the law, you can do this, right? That's stupid. Go ahead.
Leviticus 25:44 says their bondmen are supposed to be of the heathen that are round about you.
Yeah, these people are stupid.
And seest among the captives a beautiful woman, and as they desire unto her, that thou wouldest have her to thy wife.
You see a woman that's attractive to you amongst the heathen captives, and you desire to have her to wife. Read.
Then thou shalt bring her home to thine house, and she shall shave her head and pare her nails, and she shall put the raiment of her captivity from off her, and shall remain in thine house, and bewail her father and her mother a full month. And after that, thou shalt go in unto her and be her husband, and she shall be thy wife.
Exactly.
You can put her away though if it's a heathen.
It's a heathen. Yeah. Well, no. Well, not if you get her by that way though. Not if you get her by those means. Those means say because when you pair a wife, you can't divorce her, right? Keep reading.
And it shall be if thou hast no delight in her, then thou shalt let her go.
Oh, you're right. You're right, Khan. You can't divorce her. Select it. Yeah, you can always let the heathen go. Yeah, the scarlet word called Shema. Called a Shema. The Ruach, man, we can lie to heathens. Abraham did it. Is he not the father of our faith, nigga? Come on now. Salakia. You definitely can. The law said, give me Leviticus 19:11. Let's see who the law says we can't lie and deceive.
Leviticus 19:11. You shall not steal, neither deal falsely, neither lie one to another.
One to another. We can't do it to each other. It didn't say we can't do it to a heathen, man. I'm not saying you have to lie to a heathen, but if you do lie to a heathen, you have not committed a sin. That's simple. Like you said, Isaac lied to Abimelech. Paul deceived Agrippa. People with guile. Come on, man. Y'all are crazy, man. I gotta just tell the white man the whole truth. Y'all niggas is crazy. No, playing the lottery is not breaking the law. Yeah, later for the meetings, period. No relation. Facts. That's overall. NGR, I wouldn't be mad at you. I mean, it's not that you necessarily can't Studio 7 pranks. It's not that you can't. Yeah, the Bantus are largely Canaanites. But the Bantus are not a people group, though. So, they're a language group. I already got the Caucasity shirt. I got it in here in this pile somewhere. I got a Caucasity shirt. I will plug it, but after the Shabbat, you can go to urbangorilla.com. Get your Caucasity shirt after the Sabbath. Most I gave my wife dreams. She wouldn't play with numbers. She wouldn't play that. And she won not a lot, like a couple $100 on the lottery. So ain't nothing wrong with it. Don't get addicted though. Studio 7, man, figure it out. Well, you got to ask yourself this, right, King Solomon? How did we're the Israelites, right? So ask yourself this question, King. How did the Israelites get the blessing? Was it for being truthers?
Not a truther. I ain't calling you a truther.
You need the suits. Suits coming soon. Sicarii hoodies are already out, but they're only for Sicarii members. Tiberius seen it coming in the spirit. See? Listen. Yet and still has people to lie. Why? Yet and still had Abraham lie to the Pharaoh and still jacked the Pharaoh up still. Y'all got to understand things contextually. You got to understand the balance of things. Go ahead, Salaki.
Where was Abraham's punishment for lying? Where was Isaac's punishment for lying?
When he said it was wrong.
I mean, if you can, the Shibboleth say you can enslave a heathen, but you can beat him to almost death. You can't lie to him. What kind of sense does that make? Yeah, are we saying that you go beat a heathen to death? No, we're not saying that. Okay, I don't even twist what we're saying.
Yeah, listen, why y'all quiet? Come on, man. This is just, all praise to NGR. Studio 7, who said you can't? That's the problem. Who said you can't? When did Abraham lie? He lied to Pharaoh. He said the woman that was his wife was his sister and not his wife.
Yeah, and Abimelech.
And Abimelech. No. One was Isaac and one was Abraham.
Yeah, Abraham.
Well, like just say, oh, I was born this day. Michael Edwards, man, where the hell you been at, man? Shalom, brother. Good to see you, brother. I ain't seen you in a minute, man. Definitely big peace and blessings. You see this dude? No wonder he's mad. We can't lie to him. Look at him. I'm married to a white woman who can who homeschools my children, keeps the law, and is in full submission to me. I know she can be saved. They are supposed to cling to us. Guess what? I know she can't be saved. That's great for you that she does all those great things and stuff, but she can never be saved. Right? Well, get Obadiah. Yeah. Let's see about what the judgment of your wife is going to be.
So that
no, he says God, just get Obadiah.
Okay, Obadiah 1, and I'll just get verse 18. Mm-hmm. Just get to the point.
No, don't shoot him yet. Go ahead.
It says, "In the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame. and the house of Esau for stubble, and they shall kindle in them and devour them, and there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau.
She'll be exterminated, brother. That's what the Most High said.
For the Lord has spoken it.
Yahweh has spoken it. Nothing you can do about that. No, claim your inheritance. That was a lie. That was the whole point of that thing. He lied, right? Out of fear of him being killed for his wife, right?
Zaquan, I learned that from you watching the videos, like when I first came into the truth. Yeah,
right. Somebody said about the Bantu being. He said something about the Bantu being African. Nobody's African. African is some neo stuff. They're Hamites though, for sure. The Bantus are. You should have watched when the Bantu do. We try to give him the opportunity to prove he was an Israelite. Watch the video that was right on here. Are Bantus Israelites, or do you have to be Bantu to be Israelite? That's right, Tazapanya.
Right.
Ain't no sunshine. When she get Jake is going.
This house is. That's funny. Did we get an exegesis on that from the brother?
Who? Him?
Rock.
Let's wait. That's why I said don't shoot him yet. That white woman's going down, brother. I'm glad she's serving you, though. You know, you have a servant.
Shout out to you.
You have a servant or whatever. No, Sarah is not Abraham's sister. Y'all go to him lying and make that his sister. No, that was a lie. Give me the scriptures on that when he found out he was lying. Matter of fact, I'm spoiling it. We go into that tonight. That'll be tonight right here on Public Enemies. The premiere that's at 9 o'clock Eastern, 6 Pacific. We go into it, but we'll get into it now. Get it, I get it.
What?
Yes, we forever against Israelites, brother. To be honest with you.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Get Abraham. Yeah.
Genesis chapter 12, verse 13.
Of course I do. Go ahead.
Say, I pray thee, thou art my sister, that it may be well with me for thy sake, and my soul shall live because of thee.
Mm-hmm.
And
you see that? He said, "Say." No, start. So read that again.
I gotta start earlier.
No, that don't mean we don't need to buy guns.
12 and 11. And it came to pass when he was come near to enter into Egypt.
When he was about to walk into Egypt, what happened?
That he said unto Sarah his wife.
He looked to his wife, and what did he say to his wife?
Behold, now I know that thou art a fair woman to look upon.
You fine as hell, baby. Go ahead.
Therefore it shall come to pass when the Egyptians shall see thee, that they shall say, this is his wife.
They're going to know you're my wife when they see you. And read.
And they will kill me.
And they're going to what?
Kill me.
They're going to kill me because you so fine. And I'm your husband. They're going to kill me so they can have you. Read.
But they will save thee alive.
Say,
I pray thee, thou art my sister.
He said, instead, when we go in here, tell everyone that you're my sister. So no, they're not brother and sister. This was a lie concocted by Abraham for his life. He said, say. He said, you're not my sister. He said, say you're my sister. Right? Go ahead. That's right. Leave the Edomite female. Leave all the heat. We have so many fine Israelite women. It's there's two things that are stupid to me: getting with a heathen and monogamy. There's so many fine sisters. Both of those ideas are asinine, in my opinion, right? But that's just me. Yeah, they would. You listen. You can say they're cousins. Israel marrying cousins is all throughout the Bible. No, there's no such thing as grafting in. That's the problem. He's coming to save Jacob. He ain't coming to save nobody else. She is her sister, bro. He didn't lie. I mean, I just read it in the Bible. Now you can shoot Ruach because that nigga got a problem with the Bible.
You hear this piece, Ruach? You're a piece of garbage. You need to change your name too. You are an absolute piece of trash, brother. He said that our sisters kill more babies than the heathen. Historically, did they do that?
Listen. That's fine and stuff. She's still better. Guess what? The worst black woman, the worst Hispanic woman in the world is still better than that white bitch you call a wife. I'm just gonna let you know that now. She's still better than her. Just so you understand. She cannot hold a candle to her. I know not physical appearance, she can't hold a candle. But also just as far as like the cares of God, God cares about those women who are lost and murderous more than he cares about an Edomite woman, brother. I just want you to understand that. And there's nothing you can do to get her saved. Nothing. You know what I'm saying? All you got is an in-house servant right now. That's it. That's all you got. Yeah, I seen the gay BCs, Zaquan Khan, man. That was crazy, man. Somebody sent me that picture. That's madness. That is utter madness. Is that yeah, exactly, Michael. Not our tradition. I'm mad at this lighting. Yeah, big up to the woman of Asher, Colombia. 24 elder. Do I have an idea? Yeah, but I'm not speaking on that. When I want to speak on that, I will. Are they Hebrew last names? I mean, of course, your tribe. No, that's not. Going into slavery is not salvation. Y'all got to stop saying that. There's nothing salvific about being a slave. And he'll be exterminated after he serves us in slavery. So there's no salvation there. This light is killing me. That's literally like saying that the Native Americans that didn't get caught up in the genocide were slaves. Like that was a salvation for them.
Well, or that the Southern Kingdom that didn't die on a slave ship that got broken.
Yeah, they were saved.
How stupid does that sound?
Yeah, that's crazy, y'all. Come on.
I want you to read Isaiah. I want you to read Isaiah
really
61:5
right now.
Huh?
I said I really wish I could have some hash browns right now. I hate I met this Peruvian. Big up to Asher.
Trying to go to Waffle House at the camp? I just shot it.
No. Rather go to a much better, much finer eatery than Waffle House. Who is the Book of Mormon? Nigga, he gotta be. Yeah, I don't know about this Book of Mormon stuff and how niggas is crazy. Niggas ain't figured the Bible out. Bro, nigga ain't figured a book in the Bible out yet. They in the Book of Mormon now.
The Book of Mormon was alive when I was 12 years old.
Come on, Michael. You know, come on, man. Niggas is in the Book of Mormon. You got Israelites teaching the Book of Mormon right now. This is hey, we got it. It's got to be the last days. Kanye Asher is going through it. Well, to say because we all got in a fight. It was a fight last night. You missed it. There's only 14 books taken out of the Bible. That's called the Apocrypha. Fornication is an unlawful sex act. That's what fornication is. Like the elder priest guys said, these nations, they're going to learn to love serving. They're going to just wake up hoping to serve us. We can't wait.
You got cleavers now. You're cleaving to.
No, Greg,
you're cleaving to a slave. They're cleaving to slaves, and they're envy slaves right now.
Yeah, exactly.
So how much more when we're in our glorified state? Remember that Edomite that came by camp, and I asked him, listen, just be honest. You ever seen LeBron or KD or something and be like, I want to be black. I wish I was black. He said, yeah.
Yeah, Rick Reeser. Anybody saying the Book of Mormon is our book, just tell them where are the original documents. They said it was translated from what kind of Egyptian?
Oh, fake. I can't remember what it's
like something Egyptian that's not even a real language.
plates of Nephi. Man, that sounds like you come straight out of a comic strip.
Good point. Rahab also lied. And hey, what when we spared her in her house, her family. Unrecognizable Egyptian. This is totally fake Egyptian. No, the land of God is certainly not in America. This is a land that God designed.
Bro, he said he used
to destroy.
Urim and Thummim to translate this.
Where is the Urim and Thummim? How are you a non-Levite? Reformed Egyptian, which is not real. It's not a thing.
It's just not real.
This brother asked me, what are my thoughts on artificial insemination? Listen, brother, I don't have any thoughts on artificial insemination.
Wow,
y'all is crazy. You know, on that note, y'all,
yeah.
It's been real. Shabbat Shalom.
So real.
We got oh, is that a tear? Is artificial insemination a tear? No, I mean, not if it's inseminated with the seed of an Israelite, no. On the videos y'all had called Nightmare on Elm Street. A lot of you, Elm Street are all on Public Enemies right here. But yeah, we finna close out. We got camp in a few hours, you know, so Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai brought a thumb call. Hello, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai and Shabbat Shalom Akim.
Shabbat Shalom.